pretty far drive away. It's 45 minutes to an hour. But if I'm working 2 to 3 days from home, who cares, right?
I'm going to start streaming now. Let me continue with my life story.
Yeah, well, okay. In my defense, when have we ever started a stream not in the middle of a conversation?
I don't know. I start dreams in the middle of conversations too, which is really unsettling. And
yeah, I never actually remember when dreams start. I'm just always kind of in the middle of them. It's actually one of the weirdest things about dreams, if you think about it. You never know how you got where you are. You just are there.
I sure have none of my stuff open.
Oh,
well,
okay,
get them
right.
open. Also,
Working on it.
welcome.
Hi.
Sorry
Hello.
for being half an hour late. It's 4th of July, 2000.
Yay! Happy Insurrection Day, everybody.
Yay.
My day was Sunday.
Those American colonist rebels.
So, you might hear some explosions on my side.
Dude,
Oh.
same.
Dude, that's fine.
Well,
I don't
What are you
mind.
talking about? It's not like you're in Philadelphia, one of the most patriotic cities in the world.
It's
I think
very
he is.
close.
Yeah, he is. He is. I was being sarcastic. How is everyone?
No good.
Good. Glad. Groovy. So when last we left, you guys had encountered a dark elf ship of what appeared to have been pirate hunters and explorers. And through an interesting conversation with their captain and her very advanced vocabulary, you managed to convince her, or somewhat convince her, that you were the only ones on the ship, that you were a group of merchants per se. You were very, maybe wisely so, very vague as to exactly what you were, but that you were a crew of 4 that piloted this trade caravan, and were actually managed to get hired by the Dark Elves to find their comrades from inside the ruins. They had gotten to the ruins before you, the ruins that house the wizard that you were looking for, a wizard by the name of Sans, who you are trying to find to lift the curse of invisibility from the gnome crew on your ship. The Dark Elves went in there, apparently lost 5 of their crew, lost 4 of them in there, and the 5th one came out and died after telling them that something killed them all. And they hired you, since you were going in there anyway, to recover their crew members. You did so. You went in there. You met an interesting character, shall we say, that seems to be made up of black, slimy, weird tentacle branches, calling itself Aurora Sig, who seemed unconfrontational, at least, asking who you were, why you were there, and asking you to leave. He did let you take the bodies out, which you did and got paid by the Dark Elves for doing, who then also left. And you spent the next 5 days on the ship. Basically, I think, if I understand, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you went into the cave, said, nope, walked right back out, and pursued other options over the next 5 days, which Lucas and Isaac tried studying the magic circle. Lucas was able to find out that the magic circle actually links to a ley line nexus somewhere on Palladium, drawing energy from it. And Kid learned chemistry over the course of 5 days. And I'm not even joking. Also learned from some written notes that there is a certain formula that you could attempt to make that is damaging to this being Aurora Sig, or at the very least the creepy tendril branch things that seem to litter the dungeon. And as we ended last session, you had come to the conclusion that you were going to dive back into the dungeon because finding the wizard Sans was still your best option for curing this curse. We're going to start there. We'll say that the 5 days have passed. Kid, you know chemistry. You know what you need to do to make the powders. You also know that much of the equipment you need is back in that little lab in the dungeon. And where we start, I'll leave kind of up to you guys, what you want to do for preparations. Oh, one more important thing, because it has been 2 weeks. You did find that normal weapons seem to be less effective against a being like this if you do manage to get into a fight with it. It would seem silver weapons, magical weapons, or that powder that Kid has the formula to seem to be the most effective.
What about psionic weapons, Squee?
Notes do not mention anything about that, so you do not know.
Okay.
Which is a fair point. It was a wizard, not a psi. So he probably didn't have any psionics at his disposal to test with.
Yeah, that's true.
Kid has a plus.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
Kid.
Real quick, I was wondering, because you say that it's a formula for a powder. Is this looking just like a corrosive powder, an explosive powder, like?
More like a corrosive powder.
Okay.
Like you could put it like in a glass vial and shatter it, and the powder would spread and it would burn whatever it touches. But it's not an unstable compound.
Gotcha. Okay. That's all I needed to know.
All right. All right. So, how do you guys? How would you like to start the session? 5 days have passed. The gnomes will tell you that while they do still have food stores, if things go on for probably 3 or 4 more days, it's going to be a struggle to get to the next inhabited section of the underworld on the food they have left. In other words, they have about 20 days, or I'm sorry, about 15 days left of rations, but the next really closest inhabited area is probably about 10 days from here.
So we should work fast. Got
Yeah.
it.
Well, you still have at least 5 days, so that's not necessarily what I'd call fast, but certainly be aware that there are concerns.
Okay. Well, if no one else has any ideas for how to start this shit, Kid's gonna be bursting into wherever there's the largest crowding of visible people and say, I figured it out. I need to go back. And point at the island.
Go back.
The stuff that the wizard had in there, I need that to make this, and they would hold up the papers.
And this is
It
Looks like words.
technically it's a
Lucas smiles.
pat him on the back. You're learning.
it's like a powder. You make it and you put it on the root, vine, whatever things, and it like corrodes them, I guess. So I would like to have that if we're going to go deeper in, and since it's right inside that first-ish room, then it makes sense to go in and get it.
If it corrodes, can he then transfer into the other ones?
I mean, probably, but I haven't thought that far ahead, okay? I just know how to make it.
I guess we're going back in.
Hooray.
Hmm.
I always liked that guy. Girl. Tentacles.
I mean, if it doesn't attack us, we don't actually have to use it, but it would be nice to have something that is apparently proven to hurt.
Would he recognize that's what you're building, making, creating?
I mean, I'm just gonna take the table.
Okay. You know, we're not. You already told him we're not going to go, or we didn't explicitly tell him to go in, but it was implied we're not going to go back in. But we're just going to go in and grab a table and leave again, so we can enter a
Well-
third time.
No, because he said to leave. He didn't say don't come back.
That's true. That's a loophole.
Kid
snap
points at
back at
Lucas
you.
and goes, yes, see?
Fair point.
So who's coming?
Wigs. Okay.
Do we draw from the invisible straws? Do we have invisible straws?
In what?
We can probably get visible stones that are 2 different colors.
All of us are going. Let's go.
Okay.
No, splitting the party. All right.
Yeah. I mean, unless you really want to stay here, Lucas.
Well, I didn't like it the first time, but hey, maybe I can just ignore that it could. Oh, it's.
Hey, what if
No,
you
I
gave
can
it
just
some
ignore
candy?
that.
What if you gave it some candy? Maybe it'll like you.
That is an excellent. It does like eating things.
Mhm.
I can give
Does
it
it?
like candy bones.
Mm.
Wait, no, it doesn't eat bones.
Candy flesh?
Is that a thing? I mean, it could be.
It could
Is
be.
that a thing?
I feel like that would just be a weird metaphor for gummies.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, a kind of squishy gummy that bleeds, not blood, like strawberry syrup.
I'm sorry, but like the entire time you guys are talking about this, kid's just like,
So gummies that have stuff inside, and you can like kind of squidge out of there.
Yeah,
Call them squidgers.
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 Yes.
Yeah, you know squidgers, God.
gushers but squids. Oh.
Yes. Oh man.
Ew. Oh. All right.
If you
So
just
we're
Yeah.
nope, not gonna finish that thought.
Let's
No.
just go.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
All right, so you guys get in your rowboat to the cheers of good luck from your invisible friends, and row yourselves back out to the beach. At which point, all the torches have burned out because it's been 5 days, and the beach is incredibly dark. So, how do you guys want to handle light?
We still have the torches that we brought, didn't we? Or don't we?
I would assume so. Yes.
Light them
So
again.
Well, we should light
Yeah.
only one and save them so they don't burn out.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Responsible.
So you light the torches and make your way back down the steps on the beach into
I
the
w-
ruins.
I want to say, as we're entering the ruins, I concentrate and make the Psy Scythe.
Okay.
I'm prepared this time.
Yeah.
Cast Kai's faithful watchdog.
So Isaac spends 15 seconds concentrating, and at the end of which he pulls out a psionic scythe.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Why did you do that,
What? What?
Isaac?
What do you mean? What?
I thought we were just getting things. Are we attacking it now?
No, I just have this out just in case.
Got it.
Maybe.
Oh, Lucas.
What?
Only one light.
Guys, walk slow. Anyway.
Do you need help?
No, I got this.
As he slowly pulls the door open.
You sure you got it?
It's open.
Yeah.
I think I've proven my door
Kid shoves through this
expertise.
door.
That's right. I don't have to show you again.
Close that door.
And through this one.
All right, hang on.
Oh,
Let me
you're
move the
fine.
door. All right. And as you make your way into the room, you start heading for the table.
Yep.
And
Yeah, Kid's going to preemptively like call out, just like, we're just getting things and we're gonna go.
Lucas, please. Lucas, Lucas,
Yes?
please move forward.
What's going on?
Can't see.
as
Okay.
you take a few steps in and you say that, the black vines again wreathe together into a shape. I told you to go.
We did.
We're back though.
Leave.
We will.
Okay.
Just
And
give us
Kid's
a
gonna
bit.
like
Jeez.
Kid's gonna like start taking things, putting them in a bag, and then pick up the table and start walking out.
Okay, bye.
Gonna butt smack through the door.
Give me a second. Kid,
Yes. Do I need
roll
to
me
go
a
back?
persuasion check.
Oh god. Oh no. I don't have
Every man roll.
Okay. As you do that, you well, hang on. What are you doing exactly?
Kid is taking all of the components and placing them carefully in a bag, and then they're going to hoist up the table and then start moving it.
Okay, that's gonna take like 5 minutes or so. There's a lot on that table.
Will somebody help?
Yeah, I'll help. He's
So-
keeping an eye on the thing the entire time.
So you begin placing things, and he goes, "Leave now."
We need
You're
to get
really
some
rude,
things
you know
first.
that?
You're real rude.
Now hold on, everyone. Hold on.
Yeah?
Before I continue doing this, should I, GM, continue with my particular being frightened thing, but from before, or should I re-roll? Or
Yes, re-roll. Everyone re-roll for me.
Was
Okay.
it D20?
D20. Yes.
Plus your bonus
I
to
get a
horror
bonus.
factor.
Yes.
I got a 21!
Okay, you're good. Kid, you're good. Lucas is good. Isaac is good. All right,
We're
you guys are more
fine.
prepared this time.
I'm cool with this out of spite now.
All right,
now
Lucas.
hold on, everyone. I brought gifts just in case you were angry about this. I know you said us to leave, and we did. And we're going to do basically the same thing again. We forgot that we really like things. But
I love that.
but we didn't come back with just taking things. We noticed you like eating things. So I got some things for you to eat. Would you like them?
Give me furry one.
I can try making a furry one.
It points to Kid.
Well,
They're more feathery.
Hungry.
He's going to make you food, guy. Relax.
No.
Lucas is going to try to make something.
Okay. Yeah, as you're doing that, he says, "No. Relax." All right, Lucas, what you making?
He's gonna make those. Was it squingies? What?
Oh
Squid-
yeah, the
squidgers?
squidgers.
It
Mm.
rhymed with gushers. I remember that much.
Squidgers,
All
which
right.
are octopus-like things. When you squeeze it, to make it the oozies.
Is this out of your create candy spell?
Yeah, I'm just making a creative gusher.
Yeah,
like
no, I'm with
candy.
you. I'm just I'm trying to think like that's stretching it, but I suppose within the wheelhouse, as long as you're not making actual squid.
No,
It's just
no.
gushers.
Right,
It is
squid like
gushers.
candy. Got it.
Yeah, it's candy
am fine
that's
with this.
soft and gummy, but then
How
has an inside that's like sugary.
how
Yeah, and
much,
just to be clear, it's more just in the fruity realm. So
Gotcha. How much does it make?
I have to roll for that. I believe it is 31.
Jesus.
Okay, so 31 in your hand, and you like have them cupped in your hand.
Yeah, he'll probably cup one hand, touch it with the other, and have a small pile grow.
Your catch.
Okay. There is some hesitation, and then his figure does not seem to move, but black vines covered in some sort of liquid, oily goo reach out towards your hand and goes to engulf the hand with the candy. Do you let it?
Maybe tip your
know,
hand.
He's going to try to pull his hand away while trying to brush off the candies. While it's grabbing, I'm hoping to not have it also grab my hand, so I'm going to pull it away a little bit so it gets the candy and not my hand.
So you're
That's
like dumping
possible.
it into the outstretched oozy bins.
That's really. I mean, I'm not going to say
If
you
it's
can't
not,
stop.
I can try something
Yeah,
else. Like if the
I'm not. Well,
description's a
so
little
I'm trying to
different.
make sure I describe this. It is slippery tentacles reaching out towards your hand to engulf it. There's nothing to like drop the candy into. Does that
Okay,
make
so
sense?
I'm just trying to like tentacles engulfing. Do you mean like it's like gonna wrap around my hand, or is it more of
Exactly.
like reaching for my hand?
No, it's looking. It's reaching to like there's like 3 or 4 of them, almost like a vine, that are twirling out towards your hand. That looks like they're going to encase it.
You know what, Lucas? As much as he does not have the horror factor in here, I don't think he wants this to engulf his hand. He knows it eats things like people. He's gonna be like, "Well, no, hold on, wait. I gotta find like a cup." As he like drops it in a wallet and then gives it to him.
As you pull your hand away, it hisses, but isn't doing anything at the moment.
Sorry, he's gonna pull out a party hat and put the candy in there, and then he's going to like walk about 2 steps and then place it down on the floor, and he's like, that should do.
Okay. The tentacles will slowly reach out and close around the hat. And as it does, you see the black oily liquid burn through the hat and start to burn through the candy. And the tentacle wraps around it and drags it into the tangled mess. At least what's left, as most of the hat's burned away at this point. And then there is poison.
Shit!
I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
Oh, god damn it.
It does not like sugary, fruity things. It likes
What is it
people.
with demons being like, I don't like that shit?
Well, I mean, to be fair, if your diet has consistently been people, and then you suddenly eat a gummy bear, that's
Just
gonna
standing
be
there like, who in the right man doesn't? Wait a second. Squee, he ate more than some odd amount of pieces. He has to roll to see if he wants more.
Oh my gosh, that's right, because it's magical. All right, what is he rolling?
Let's see. I believe it is just roll percentage, and then I'll see exactly what this text is. Just to get things continue to roll. It's anything like, oh yeah, no, he's not affected.
All right.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. Because it's fair. I was gonna say it's fair that magical wise maybe, but nope, apparently not.
Like I think it's like since he ate like
A crap ton.
Yeah, he ate a lot at once. Give me a
Yeah.
second. I'm gonna have to continue reading this to see if he needs to roll more than once, because he did like I think bridge the
Yeah,
amount
that's
like
30
3 times.
altogether.
Alright.
But I will get with you once I figure this the fuck out.
So we may not be going into combat, but let's go ahead and get the board set up just in case.
Just
Some
in
preemptive
case.
rolling.
It could.
Right.
It
You don't
could.
know.
Riffs. You magical thing.
Oh my
With a lot of
gosh!
skills and
What?
things like that.
What?
Look at how many rolls or things.
What?
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 The amount of attacks it has 10 attacks.
Thank you.
I don't think that's
Jesus.
ridiculous.
All right, let's see.
I think you guys are
Create
worrying over
candy.
nothing.
Squee, I hate to tell you this, but I'm pretty sure it's illegal for anyone to have more attacks in a round than Kid. Just saying.
Oh, well, if you can show me the book, the text, I'll be willing to consider that.
Also, I'm going to outright say that Al has more attacks than Kid, especially if he's piloting power armor.
No. You want ridiculousness? I'll point out a Splagor's flavor. Those things are ridiculous.
Those things are fucking stupid.
All right.
I think they've got like 14 actions a turn or something ridiculous like that.
Hey, Squee,
Here's the text.
roll.
Hang on, one question. Yes, Lucas.
Here's the text. Anybody who eats more than 10 has a 1 to 40% chance to of getting a craving to eat more. 5% every additional 10 pieces of candy eaten. And will eat candy without stopping and bug the caster for more until it gets sick by stat rolls and so on.
Then no.
So it was a 40%.
It would have been 50% because it ate 30-ish.
Yeah, 830.
And he rolled well above that, so.
Yeah.
So and I will say a few of them look like they dissolved from the black goo before it got to him. So either way, yeah, I would have been fair if the magic affected him. That would have been one thing. But again, a creature that eats people suddenly eating sugary, fruity candy, probably it'd be like feeding a vegan a hot dog. They're not going to enjoy it. Actually, it's almost the exact reverse of what I just said.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cats are carnivores, and they sure want my potato chips.
That's true, and I do like lettuce, but those are cats.
But they are
This is
carnivore
not a
like
cat.
this. But they're carnivore.
Squee, roll initiative, please.
Yes. So we are going to roll initiative. Give me a second here.
So yeah, my only thing was just like I'm not quite sure if it rolls for every 10
I got it.
pieces. Don't think so. Not in this case,
No,
at
because
least.
it said 40% plus 5% for each additional 10. So it would roll once, and if it ate 30, it's a 50%. If it ate 60, then it's like a 70%. That kind of thing. It just goes up by 5% each additional 10 piece.
This might be like a thing for like if somebody had a mouthful. I'm just curious on like if somebody ate 10 pieces and then ate 10 pieces again.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I would say that in one sitting, we would count it as one roll. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like if I grabbed a bag of gummy bears and ate them over the course of 5 minutes continuously, I would count that as one roll. But if I came back 20 minutes later and had some more, that would be a separate roll.
Got it.
What do you are you thinking of just making more and just throwing them at him?
Oh, I think he was thinking more just for future reference.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Dude, that would be so hilarious.
You'd have to convince him to eat them. It's
I
not like
mean-
you can just like
well, he's
throw
gonna
candy
try
at
to
people.
eat me, so I
It's
would
true.
assume I could
That-
just shove
Oh
it
my
into
God.
his whatever.
Construct
I mean-
a jelly
I mean,
armor.
You may not be wrong. Okay, so here's the deal. Since Isaac, technically your initiative is faster. It cries out poison, and you see its form. The more tentacles seem to shift to its hand, and his claws grow bigger, and it rises up. And then we'll start with you.
All right. So, because he's rising up, he's going to try and walk in front of Lucas and stand there with his scythe, bearing his scythe,
Okay.
being ready for the attack.
All right. Alrighty then. Well then, with his action, he is going to slash at Isaac, who is now in the way between him and Lucas, with his claw. That's only a 10. That's enough to hit, but
All right, I'm going to try and parry. Yeah, I auto parry.
Yeah.
I have a plus 12 to my scythe.
but still roll it because you can always roll a 1.
Yeah, that's true. 28.
All right. You auto parry the claw, and he like hisses at you.
All right.
All right, kid.
Don't forget to mark off mine.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Alrighty. How much would you say has been shoved into this bag so far?
Sorry, I will say, of course, he had to step forward to strike you, Isaac. So I didn't move the token, but it's there in case that's important, which it might be. Sorry, kid. Yes. What?
Since Kid and Anna were still collecting shit from the table, about how much would you say is left?
Well, so like I said, it'd take about 5 minutes to get everything because this is very sensitive equipment. You were doing it for maybe 15 seconds because he was just like, go now. Lucas cast the spell. We'll say maybe 30 seconds total. So you're not very far into this. You can either try to get everything, which will take about 5-ish minutes. You can make a roll with your new chemistry skill to maybe identify exactly what you need to reduce the time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Yep, by 1%.
Okay.
Yay.
If you spend the next 15 seconds just throwing stuff in your bag, well, you can't throw stuff. If you spend
Gently
one round,
tossing.
yeah, if you and Anna spend one round doing this, you can get what you need to get to make the powder in one round, in one combat round, so 15 seconds.
Okay.
But you and Anna would have to be doing it. Basically could be like that, get that one.
Yeah, okay.
That's what you'd be doing.
So
What
then
if I didn't help?
Then it would take her it would actually take her about a round and a half, because to be fair, I wouldn't say that Anna is effectively having the time, because Kid still has to take time to tell her what to grab. So Kid, without Anna's help, round and a half-ish.
All right, then that's what Kid's gonna do.
Okay. All right, so for now, we'll X out your turns. If at any point, Kid, you decide to stop, then I'll give you back whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where we are. Okay.
But yeah, pretty much Kid's gonna be like, help, and then just start and point over at Isaac, and then start like grabbing whatever they need from the
Got
table.
All right, Anna, your turn.
I'm gonna step away from Kid, even though it's probably not gonna help, and I'm gonna try Electric Aura.
Oh boy.
I got a 95.
Oh.
Is that a good O or a bad O?
A bad O.
Because this is delicate equipment.
The bad O. When it comes to, and Mackenzie, we talked about this before, when it comes to your electrical roll, quote unquote, on Palladium, lower is better.
Yeah, no.
So. All right, everyone. Give me a second here. Everyone. On the bright side, I do mean everyone.
Oh god.
Anna attempts to do something electrical, and instead what happens, Anna, is when you attempt to do it, when you put the amount that you're used to putting into it, it's as if ISP is almost sucked from you, taking 3 times what it normally takes to cast this. and basically there's an electrical explosion. Everyone has a chance to dodge if they choose to use an action to try and dodge. Anna,
Mhm.
I need you, this is a little weird, I know. I need you to make an attack roll with do any of your electrical abilities have attack rolls attached to them?
I mean, yeah.
All right, make one of those attack rolls.
Okay. So just roll a d20.
A d20, yeah. Like I was wondering, like what bonuses would be added to that.
Isaac's saying +4 in the chat.
That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. So just roll a d20 +4.
10.
All right. Everyone who wishes can simultaneously attack or dodge, or attempt to dodge.
Oh boy. I'm going to dodge at a -5 penalty to show that this is surprising to him.
Sure. I'm fine with that.
Because he wouldn't be expecting it, but I'm not going to be like, there's no way.
Actually, here's what I would say. Everyone who wants to dodge it would be at a -3, with the exception of Aura Sig, because he's expecting aggression.
But is he expecting psychic aggression?
Well, aggression is aggression, my friend. Kid, you have a plus sign?
So if Kid tried to floop with this table, would it go with everything or just the table?
It would go with just the table.
Then never mind. Kid's just gonna floop on their own
Okay.
to dodge.
Gotcha. Kid, go ahead and roll. So again, it's just a regular dodge roll, but you floop instead of just jumping out of the way. So everyone.
Okay, so no bonus?
-3 to everyone's dodges.
Okay. That's not the tab that I needed.
Aura Sig is also
Oh.
going to try and dodge. Oh, no,
Oh.
Lucas.
Lucas is just too focused on this creature, not knowing good taste.
All right, and then
He's rolled a
Oh, I
1
didn't
on
actually
initiative as
add.
well. He's not doing so hot.
Yeah,
Give me
Lucas
a
is not
second,
doing
actually.
that great.
no.
We did not get our bad rolls out of the way last session.
God damn it.
Last session we had pretty bad rolls.
All right, give me a second. I forgot to
Yes, I
add
did.
this guy's parry and dodge from his character sheet to the actual which, by the way, and if anyone's playing Rifts on Roll20, I highly suggest this because it's Amazors. If you change your character sheets to 5th edition D&D and use that for your enemy NPCs, it actually crosses over really well and lets you do things like this. All right, so everyone, let me mark off an action for everyone. Isaac managed to dodge. Which way are you dodging, Isaac?
I would like to dodge towards Lucas.
Well, that's not. It's coming from this direction.
Then I have to
So-
dodge this way. Otherwise,
you
I go
have to.
into him. I can't go
Yeah.
into this, so I
You
have to dodge
could,
this way.
but- Yeah. All right. And he also will dodge away. Kid, Anna,
Mm-hmm.
and Lucas. I would like each of you to take, and your armor will not help you with this. 11
Okay.
SD. As you are just jolted by an explosion of electricity.
Okay. Remind me, Squee, in this place, my MDC or
Is
my
SDC.
yeah, and so you said that it was changed because originally I had 160, and that's no longer the case.
Right, it was halved.
Okay, right.
So you're at 80.
Okay.
That's not including any armor you may be wearing.
Gotcha. All right.
Squee, when we were talking about this off camera, I don't know, it's just because I rolled that bad. I thought you said that if this backfires, it shouldn't hurt me because it's still electricity.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. So you don't take it. You're correct. It is electricity. It can't hurt you. That is an oversight on my part. And do you guys mind? Give me like 30 seconds. I have like a frog in my throat, and my wife has stolen my food.
Sure.
I need to go get it back. I'll be
You
right
really
back.
need to stop that,
It's
Squee.
not. We're gonna be like 90 years old and still doing that. I'm pretty sure.
Sorry, guys.
I'll be right back.
I'm highly disappointed.
Let's try this again.
God.
Oh, I should figure out what else I can do that isn't electricity, or at least isn't aura.
Hmm. Oh, you weren't talking to me. Never mind.
I was kind of talking around you.
Well, I heard Alora, but that wasn't what you were saying.
No, I don't
You
even
said
remember what I said.
aura.
Yeah, that's what I said. That would.
Yeah.
What's the range of that? Stupid, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know why I'm measuring this. Of course, it's gonna be within, yeah.
Yep. Definitely in the aura. Right.
I'm sorry, Lucas.
Poor Lucas and his ones. He's rolled 3 times today. And 2 of them in a row have been ones. I can't wait
Damn.
for the next roll to be a 1. I can't wait for the time where I can roll 6 ones in a row.
That's when you know you were cursed. Like, completely cursed.
I had a friend actually have that happen to him in a match. It was terrible
Yeah.
too because he was getting like targeted, and also his friend hit. This is very similar to the other time, except this time the friend hitting him with an AOE. This was by mistake, and the other one was on purpose.
Well, as far as you know, it was a mistake. Anna could be a traitor to everyone.
Haha, she would.
Ooh, even though I rolled a 1, I still am facing a monster being utterly perplexed and completely blindsided by the electricity. I would like to know what it does to that circle over there.
Oh, the electricity? An interesting point. The electricity would hit the edge of the circle and seem to radiate up around the circle, but not penetrate it.
Does it make a loud boom noise like the first time I tried?
Yes, actually, sounds a lot like lightning.
Does that affect him?
Mm-mm. I mean, he dodged away.
My ears!
Well, I mean, sound still is annoying.
Well, let me say this. In the split second that it has happened, you haven't noticed anything other than him moving away quickly.
Fair.
All right, Anna, that's your turn. Lucas.
You know what? Lucas is going to actively skip his turn because this is all happening so fast, and he got electrocuted from behind. I think he's gonna need to take a second.
All right, sure. Okay, then we are back up to Isaac.
Also rolled 2 ones. He's a little out of it.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what? I'm gonna try and to engage this guy on his pile of corpses. I don't know if that's a
Yes.
great idea.
It's not really a pile of corpses, black vines. But so what are you intending to do? Exactly.
I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to rock up to him and swing at him.
Oh, like walk into the mess of
Yeah.
vines or whatnot. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's your decision?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and avoid the vines, go
Okay.
around and smack him.
Gotcha. Well, do so, sir.
All right. Nice. Ah!
Oh, wow. Well, he'll try. Yeah, he got close, but no.
You got real
no,
close. All right.
Nope, do damage.
So, that is plus my damage, so that's plus 9. All right. So I don't know if that's halved or what. That is 41 damage, sir.
All right. It does not appear to be... I mean, it appears to do about as much damage as you were hoping it would do.
Fantastic.
All right, so... Okay. Yeah, and it slices down the core of its body.
Sweet.
All right. That's Isaac's turn. Aurora Sig. Aurora hisses at you as you do that, and its hiss turns into a growl. And Isaac, the wound that you just opened up from it
Mm-hmm.
gushes forth a lot of that black blood-like ooze.
Oh, goody.
So, this can be dodged. It cannot be parried.
Not be parried, can be dodged, though. Let's try and dodge.
Okay. You rolled a 19. Wow.
Yeah. Is it going to be at a negative or full dodge?
No, it's just a normal dodge. Because you see, you open up the wound. You see where it's coming from with enough time that you wouldn't have any penalties or anything. And I gotta imagine Isaac is on edge right now. So.
Actually, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'll simultaneously attack.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
23.
Okay, so
He does
definitely gets hit.
damage.
He definitely gets hit. So what he does is the blood spews all over, mostly all over your armor, because it's not a directed attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, guys.
Actually,
it spews...
he surpassed my armor, my AR, so it should hit my skin, shouldn't it?
Yes, I suppose. Yes, you are right. It's a little weird how that works, but in this case, we'll go with that. You are correct. So that would hit your skin. It's 9 damage. However, this blood hits you and begins to burn into your skin.
Okay.
And it is not stopping, which means that until you manage to get it off somehow, every round it is going to be doing, not every round, every action, it's going to, of Aurora Sig's action, not yours.
Yeah.
It's going to do 2d6 to you.
Okay. So
until you find a way to get it off. Basically, it's covering you and it's just burning into you.
Yeah, it's trying to digest me. So is that STC or HP?
SDC.
Okay,
Yeah,
fantastic.
It's not direct to your HP.
And this is how much damage I deal. 42.
All right. Opening up another big wound in him. I don't math good. All right. Okay. That's its turn. Kid, you floop back. And what do you want to do? Continue gathering things?
Okay, so another question.
Mhm.
What exactly would it require to create this whole concoction doohickey?
What do you mean?
Like, alright, as implausible as it would be, is there any way that kid would be able to, like, science this shit during the battle?
No, you're going to need time to mix the stuff together, and you're going to have to exact measure things, and I cannot imagine it would be something, especially as new as you are. If you had like advanced chemistry and tons of experience, maybe, but like in the heat of combat, you would not be able to put this formula together.
Okay. So never mind, kid's gonna be just grabbing all the shit.
All right. I'm gonna keep doing that. We'll say that you're delayed by 1 action as you flooped.
Okay.
So you're still right around that 1.5 rounds type of thing. You'll like 1 action more. So, Anna, your turn.
Did you have more to say, Laura? No?
Laura?
She said no.
She said no
Okay.
in text.
All right.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do a Neuro Strike for a hit point attack.
Okay.
So that's he needs to save for psionics.
What's the range? It's plenty of range, right?
I'm assume so. 55 feet. I think he's 40.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
already
not
well
even.
within range. All right. So
Not
save
even.
versus psionics.
He's only at
Nope.
30. Oh,
He does not save versus psionics.
I remembered that we have buttons for this.
All right.
Daniel?
Hit point attack. Let's see. Ooh, the brain can
2d6.
inflict damage directly to hit points. 2d6. All right, roll 2d6 for me, please.
Okay.
Temporary impairs the victim's reaction time. Hang on a second. Causing loss of 1 melee action, loss of initiative, and speed is reduced 25% for 1 round per level, so 11 rounds. The victim also suffers a pounding headache. Lasts for 30 minutes. Okay. Anna, so since this is a psychic attack, I will say that you have some knowledge or some feedback of how well this affects him, right?
Sure.
It does seem to slow him down. Doesn't really seem like headache applies too much to what you just hit.
Yeah, no, wasn't expecting that.
And well, speed you can't tell yet because you know he hasn't moved very much. But it definitely does damage, and it did take one of his actions away.
Those
And
were the 2 things I was doing this for.
Yeah, and we don't really do the whole loses initiative thing. Well, we do actually, don't we? You know what? Sure, that'll shoot him to the bottom of the order. Burn, if you could move him below Lucas.
yeah. He's all the way down. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Because we do that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So there you go. All right. Then it is now Lucas's turn.
Oh boy. Lucas is gonna not suck for a bit, maybe. Depending on if he rolls another 1 or not.
Come on.
Getting
You can do
his-
this, man.
Unboggling his mind, looking straight at the beast, with feverish roar, takes out 2 shurikens and chucks it at it with great fervor.
The beast, which didn't appreciate your gift, I might add.
I am very upset about that. I think I should get a +1 for being upset about not liking candy.
No. But God will note that it is a thing that Lucas is very upset about.
This is bullshit.
Hey!
That's enough to hit it. It can't really parry shuriken. It will try to dodge it though. So it succeeds. And this time when it dodges, Lucas and Isaac, you notice this especially, it's almost as if the being in front of Lucas just falls apart. And then it reappears over here.
I do not see where he reappears, but I'm guessing it's down here because I saw the token
you can't
move
see
this
that
direction.
far, can you?
Nope.
Nope.
Well,
I guess I have to drop my torch.
yeah, it disappears. And you hear it. You hear our gathering of things down the corner. I would say, even if you can't see it, it'd be pretty clear to your characters that something's happening over there. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right.
The shadows move.
All right. But that did take its action for dodging. All right, Lucas. That is your turn. We're back to it now.
It already acted in this initiative order.
Oh, it did, didn't it? Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. It absolutely did. So, Isaac, we're back up to you.
Just to double check, he did lose 1 action after my move, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay. He's gonna start moving back towards the group and trying to get this sludge off of him.
All right. How do you go about? Describe what you're trying to do.
He is going to. Oh boy, how can I do this?
You have a shiny stick.
I'm gonna walk over to the table, and is there a book of some sort that seems unimportant?
Well, there are some books. No, actually, there's not. Because you guys already took the only notes that were there.
Okay. Also, I'm not wearing the trench coat. I'm wearing the mithril armor and normal ass clothes. I guess he's going to get undressed.
How about your hat?
I don't have a hat on. I know the Pog has the hat and the trench coat, but he's not wearing it. Because I can't scrape it off with my weapon. It's psychic energy.
Oh, use the edge of the table to scrape it off.
No, you can't. I mean, I would think that's a fair assumption. No, you can't use a psychic weapon to shave yourself of caustic blood.
Yeah.
Use the table. Wait. Like, you know when you get something bad on your hand and you're just like, and then you just right on the side of the table. Just wipe that thing off.
Do you have anything, Lucas, that would get any of this off? Like a stick or something.
Or like a spell that'll hose him down.
GM, if you're willing to do this, I can spend my turn helping him wipe things off.
Sure, I'm willing to do that.
Right.
All right, so you both spend an action wiping things off. Because 2 of you are doing it, I'm not going to make you roll for it or anything, Isaac. We'll just say that you both spend that action wiping it off so it does not hurt you more.
Okay. Sounds great.
Anna, kid, you're continuing to gather stuff?
Yes, in chat.
Okay. So Anna, your turn.
Yeah. I think I might hold my turn for now.
Okay. All right.
Because I can't really see him, and I don't really
sense.
want to throw a rock at him when I can't see him.
All right. So you hold your action until like you see him come back or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're holding for now. Lucas, you're helping him. Anna, no great surprise, I'm sure, but you hear a noise of like vines falling apart over there, and then instantly it reappears and resurfaces right here. You were holding your turn. I'm going to go ahead and let you do something if you would like to, the second it reappears.
To be honest, I don't think that'll be enough of a reaction time for Anna.
Got it. Then it is going to Isaac. You kind of have your back kind of turned to it. I will not say completely, right? But you are not focused on this area. You're focused on
No, make your free attack.
Lucas.
It's cool.
So it puts its hands together, and from the hands, a spike plunges forward towards your back.
Okay.
That's enough to hit your armor. Definitely not enough to hit you.
Mhm.
What would you like to do? You can't parry it from where you are, but you could dodge it if you want.
I'm going to take the blow so that Lucas doesn't take the blow. Listen,
all right.
I have a lot of
use
HP.
My action to try to group dodge.
No, you can't. What?
Oh.
No.
I have a lot of HP, SDC, and whatnot. I can take this.
Try to
This
save
isn't a
him
boy
by
band music
grabbing
video?
him and pulling him aside.
So you take 7 damage to your armor.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. That is its action, and we're back up to you, Isaac. You do. Oh, by the way, you do not take more damage from the caustic blood.
Fantastic. Now I know he's back.
Mm-hmm.
Yoink. Let's attack it. Probably get more
it does
caustic
not
blood
like
and stuff.
this. It does
Yep.
not like this.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Son of a bitch! What?
All right.
What do you want? I rolled a 1. I can't control
I think
that.
that's why they're
Why
reacting.
am I dumb?
Okay, kid, I tried to help you on that one. I can't defend you anymore.
Yeah. Kid. All right. Unfortunately, that is your turn. Kid, you're still collecting things. Anna, your turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
How heavy would this rock be? Right here, this brick. This tiny one.
Probably like 5 pounds.
How much is this one then?
Which one?
The
That's connected to the floor.
oh. Is there a broken thing about that size? This one? That one?
Yeah, you probably 15 pounds ish. And that's probably like the biggest looking thing there.
I mean, no matter what, it's 10 ISP because it's under 100.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. That's not the one I want. So I want this. So I want to fling it at his head
Okay.
or body or whatever.
Does he have gosh, I forget how that works. We have it written down, right? But is it something like is a dodge roll or he just what's his reaction chance to it?
I think it's a roll for attack.
I think so too. I think it's like with a straight bonus. Like you
So,
roll to
yeah.
attack with a +3 or something.
Yeah, for some reason I'm having a hard time finding. I found the one for that says no attack, so I'm assuming that's not the one that I have set up to do damage because I had to set it up separately.
Right.
Oh, it's probably the other thing.
See if you can find it. But normally, off the top of my head, I know most like if you attack something with telekinesis, it's like a 1d20 +3.
Okay, it's on this.
But I remember,
sheet.
like if I was controlling a sword with it, yeah, +3 to strike. So roll a d20 plus. Oh, you just did. All right. It I will say it's behind it, so it can't parry. It's going to have to try and dodge. So it's going to do that.
At this point, I'm just trying to get it to lose as many attacks as possible.
I understand. Smart move getting it from behind. Otherwise, it could have just tried to parry it. And
Well,
it
I
does
think Kid might
just
get
manage to
angry at me if I throw the table.
It does just manage to dodge. Again, it like falls apart and then reforms here. And Lucas, a brick sails over your shoulder. And past Lucas, because I mean you heard that with some force. So basically it went whoop, into the wall. All right.
I'm sorry,
This is
guys.
not Lucas's day.
All right, but it did make it take an action. Isaac, it rises up to your side, puts its hands together, and forms very similar in shape a scythe, and just swings it at you.
I can parry this, correct?
Yes, you can.
Absolutely. Okay.
Wait a second. Don't I get an action, or does that not happen?
I am terribly sorry, Lucas. Burn, put this on hold.
Okay.
Sorry, Lucas. Your turn, sir. I am so sorry.
GM, I was going to normally attack, but since you have just did me wrong, don't appreciate this.
I
I'm
will
just going to
take,
normally attack.
I was gonna say, I'll take this in silence as I have no.
With tears in his eyes, maybe some rock dust, he flings to shuriken. Maybe we should probably get a bit more into position. Flings two shurikens.
All right.
Blinding speed. Oh, Lucas, can you roll even lower?
Oh, jeez.
I will say it's gonna take this attack.
Be done. Be gone with you, demon.
Ow. Sorry, I poked myself in the eye with a pen. I'm fine.
Why would you? Don't do that.
Why would you
Mackenzie,
not do that?
stop. Stop hurting yourself. How many times a day do I have to tell you stop hurting yourself?
Apparently at
Please.
least once a day.
God.
Yeah, at least a few more times. All right. Yeah, it digs into him. And which shuriken were these?
This would be earth and fire.
All right. So one kind of starts to burn, and Isaac, you can smell like a sickly burning smell, and the other actually it punctures a hole through it in like a heavy sort of well, I was going to say stone-like way, but basically it just bursts through the other side, and then they fly back to Lucas. But yeah, it seems to do decent damage to it. All right. Now, Isaac, unpause. Roll your parry, please.
All right. I don't parry.
Not quite enough.
Ooh.
No. Ouch.
All
All
right.
But
Some more
only
damage to
because
the
you've
armor.
rolled almost as low. It's 4d6. He rolled 1, 2, 1, 3.
Oh Jesus.
7
Okay.
damage. That goes past your armor, I believe.
No?
18?
Does it?
I think so. What's your armor class? Hang on, I can look.
Well, what's the
The
bonus?
mithril-
I thought you
Pretty
said
sure
that
it's
it
not
was. I thought you said that it was not going to. Oh well. So never mind.
Hang on a second.
Plus
I'll check
7.
here. It is.
It's 14.
Yeah.
So
and
did he
rolled an
roll
18.
above? Okay.
Yeah.
No, is
So
that
that's.
is that does he just have a normal D20 and no bonuses?
What do you mean?
Cuz armor rating is only on the die.
No, we stopped that a long time ago because it made no sense. A more skilled person should be able to find weak spots in your armor, so
Okay.
the bonus is included. If the overall roll is above a 14, then it passes your. Because we decided a long time ago that literally makes no sense. It would mean that a newbie has just as much chance of hitting you as a
Yeah.
level 20.
Oh no, it's fair. I
Yeah.
remember it being different.
Yeah. But
I
he
have
rolled
taken
really
the
low
7.
damage, so 7 SDC
Okay.
as he scythes you.
Yeah.
All right, back up to you, Isaac.
All right. Let's attack. Woo! Plus 9. 14.
That's enough to hit. He's going to try and parry. 2 scythes going at it. He manages to parry it.
All right.
Puts it
So
away and
yep.
goes, thief! All right.
because it's my last action of the round, can I just flip him
Mhm.
off, please?
Sure,
All right, thank
I
you.
will allow this. Kids still gathering things unless you want to change for some reason. You're trying to... Not really. You're not trying as hard as you could be from his point of view. Anna, your
It's all
turn.
about perspective.
It's true.
Do you say there's like maybe a dozen small objects like rocks or something?
Oh yeah, tons of little tiny rocks, yes.
Then let's do a telekinetic acceleration attack.
Okay.
For SCC, is it that one? It's this one. 17.
All right. Yeah, he's gonna try and dodge this. He's not looking too hot right now. Not that it matters.
Okay. Quick
Your
question.
damage.
How do you do it so it's like this roll times 10? How do you
All right,
program
hang on a
it?
second. Oh, you mean how do you type that out?
Yeah, I need to type out D4
It would be
times
like 1D whatever, and then star or asterisk, and then 10.
10. Okay.
What is it? What
Second.
is it?
2D4 times 10.
I can just roll that for you.
I got it.
Oh, perfect. All right, good.
60. 60
Uh,
SCC.
All right. With that, the small rocks just pelt and slam into it. Okay. Yeah. So it just pelts and slams into it and just breaks it apart. And this is different, Isaac, from the other times where it's like dodged. This,
Yeah.
it cries out in pain and then just kind of falls apart as pieces of it are torn off by the flying projectiles. And it falls back into the vines, and the vines themselves stop wreathing and writhing.
Did we actually just kill it?
Hurry up, kid. Hurry up.
This is a good
Yeah, hurry up,
question.
kid.
Kid, hurry up.
Yeah. Let's try and get out of here.
This goes, no, wait, hold on. Did we just have the thing defeat? We wanted to get out now? Look, I agree that, like, just in case something bad goes down, we should make sure that we get
Hello?
this thing gathered. But
Yeah. Well, what I
Wait.
think we should do is maybe get the table out to at least the entrance where there's no vines, and make whatever she was planning on making. And then reconvene and we can explore. And if we encounter it again, we encounter it again. How does that sound?
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Really quick, my internet just kind of blipped out for a second, so I don't know what happened after Isaac attacked.
Okay,
So,
so
in a second.
Mackenzie did a telekinetic acceleration attack. Did 60 damage, and it seemed to just fizzle out of existence and fall back into the vines.
Okay, so yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's grab the table, let's grab the things, and let's at least do this out in the foyer.
Okay. So,
Squee will be taking the time to do that.
Sure. And as you do, you take the time. Now, kid, now that for at least for the moment you have some peace and quiet, do you want to take everything now or just what you need?
everything, absolutely.
Got it. So you guys take the next 5 minutes or so. Well, with all of you helping, we'll say, about 3 minutes or so, carefully putting everything or carrying it, and you get it all, and then kid picks up the table. And then what? Where are you guys moving to?
Out.
Over to where I'm putting Isaac. Here. Right over here.
Oh,
Okay.
we're in this room?
Yeah, just in this room
Oh,
where there's
I
no
thought we
There
were
vines.
aren't
straight up
any
like that.
vines in here, so
We
Well,
still
okay,
need to
so-
find the magician, so we just bring the table, we do the thing here, I think.
Okay. About how long would it take Kid to make the concoction?
Well, that I need you to roll me a chemistry check. I need basically just one. This will determine not only how long, but how successful you are.
All right. Here we go. Oh,
Nice.
did it.
Wow. 6 out of
Wow.
100. Oh,
Takes you about half an hour to kind of put
Yeah.
all the ingredients together. And kid, roll me 1d10 plus 4.
Thinking about it, it makes sense because they literally just spent the past 5 days doing nothing but reading that stupid fucking paperwork. So that was plus 4?
1d10 plus 4, yes.
14.
12. All right.
Or
So
12,
you
yeah.
managed to make 12 doses, or I'm not quite sure how exactly you would want to store them, but 12 individual files or packets or whatnot of this dust, and you're fairly confident that thrown at or dropped upon the tentacles or the being itself would
Mhm.
do 4d6 damage with if they hit with no save or anything. If the powder is touching it, it's 46 damage.
Oh,
that's crazy.
all right.
How long does this take?
It took her about 30 minutes.
30
All right,
minutes.
so
okay.
that's 12 vials. That does 4d6, correct?
Correct.
I have about 20 more minutes. My psi weapon.
D6. All right. Okay.
Oh, and I have to remember that these doors are self-closing.
What I'm
Right.
going to do is I'm gonna mark where we came.
Yeah. Okay, so pretty much what Kid wants to do is divvy these up 4 to each person.
Okay.
So everyone gets 4 vials, and Kid's going to say, "Be careful."
Are you not getting any?
Yeah, there's 12. So that wait, no,
So that's
Three.
3 each. 3 each.
that's 3 each. Never mind. I can't math.
So as far as this is concerned, I'm assuming you guys don't really have like glass files per se, but what I will say is that there's enough like little baggies or packets that you could made out of very delicate paper.
Mhm.
So, kid, you're able to kind of tie them up like tiny little baggies. If
Heroin.
you can either open and sprinkle them on something. If you throw the bag at something, it will burst apart. And if you try to throw it at them, it would just be like any normal ranged thrown attack. So if you
Okay.
have the skill to do so, you can add those bonuses. If you don't, then it'd just be a straight, D20
All right.
plus your
And
PB.
with this, do I know about any like side effects that happen when it touches like normal people flesh?
Nothing horrible. You don't want to get it on your hands. If you get it on your hands, wash
Don't rub
thoroughly
your
for about
eyes.
5 minutes. Don't, if you swallow it, call poison control. It is the equivalent of, say, like powdered bleach. It's not something that you really want to touch a lot, but if you get some on you, it's not
Yeah.
going to kill you.
So it's like Ajax.
Yes, it's like Ajax.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yep. Much more damaging to it than it is to you.
Alrighty. So yeah,
Right.
kid's going to pretty much give out the too long didn't read the TLDR
Yeah.
and divvy out the
Whoa, what the
three
hell was
individual-
that?
No.
Never mind.
I think it was an
Nothing.
earthquake.
I tried to drag to select something, and I dragged the map.
Oh
Now,
no!
don't do that, God.
Control
Gee.
Z.
Okay. So now we explore. Do we want to check this room up here? We already did, didn't
We know what's in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
we already
This is
did
the
that.
only way we haven't gone.
This
Okay.
place didn't have another door leading out, did it?
No, this room over here did have some rooms that went north, but we haven't gone down this branch at all.
Anyone who went into that room, roll me
Intelligence check.
This
you
one?
don't have intelligence checks. I gotta get so used to.
Well,
doing
we
shooting
do have
systems. Yeah.
IQ checks.
Yes, so you do have IQ checks. So roll me an IQ
Did
check.
it.
Anyone who went into this room, roll me a D100. Get under your IQ times 4.
I
I'm-
did it, Squee.
I'm pretty sure I did not.
I think it was just kid,
Yeah.
honestly. Well, no, someone had to go.
No,
in
no,
and-
Lucas
yeah, we
went
went in
in
and
with
grabbed
them.
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
we went in and grabbed stuff. Okay.
We
Time
went
to
in
Yeah.
and grabbed the bodies. I think we all went in and grabbed the bodies.
That's good enough, Anna. Lucas, I
kid.
think that might be under yours, but at the very least, you remember there was another door up in the corner over here.
Oh, shit, okay.
Okay, where
I'm
do we
gonna
want
do
to
it
go?
anyways.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember. Do we want to go down or up?
One sec, my map is glitching. I rather.
I led last time. It's not my turn anymore. You do it. Someone, anyone.
This room's so nice and safe. No one wants to leave.
I wouldn't mind going down. I was having troubles finding us again on the map. This is a
Alright.
big map. I'm concerned. Go down.
All right. Then kid's gonna open the, or not.
Let's go. Open the door. Isaac opens the door.
All right, give me a second.
Do I need to make a strength
Oh.
check?
Oops. Helps if
Hey,
I.
let's go.
No.
Hey, let's go.
You very slowly open the door, and you
Gonna
begin
kill
traveling
something.
down the hallway. You guys can keep moving, and kid, move in small spurts like that. Whoever's in lead, move in small spurts like that. If I need you to stop, I'll say, hey, stop. Of course, you can always choose to stop yourself, but until
Am I the light source?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
I
I'm
would
the light
think-
source. I think I am.
Oh, okay. I was going to say it would make sense if kid was because they're leading, even though they just said that they weren't going to.
When I popped
Yeah.
out, did the light vanish?
Uh,
Well, I think we're all a
no.
little bit light sources, actually.
well,
Except
let
for
me move here. Do you see nothing now?
No, we still have light.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm also saying
I
that
don't
because I
know.
popped over into another room and I had light follow me.
Yeah, I think we all have individual light sources.
But okay.
Well, we should
Darn.
fix that though. Who's carrying torches?
I'm not.
Kid isn't.
Lucas is supposedly carrying 2.
There's-
Wait, no, he has 1 lit and 1 unlit. So 1.
Got it. All right. So Kid does not have light at the moment.
right,
Lucas
because initially,
does.
I do not.
I don't know if all of us did, but Isaac didn't the first time around.
All right. So, but at the moment, Kid, Isaac do not. Lucas does. Anna, what about you?
I don't think Anna does.
So just Lucas.
Is
Because
this
Just
trying to save the torches.
I am suggesting though, since I'm the camera, maybe I should have one like mechanically.
Nope. That's
Okay.
not how it works because we need
Okay.
to be. Yeah, because if Lucas isn't near you, you know what I mean.
Yeah, and
right here? Is
the
that
stream
a
can't
wall
see
or
That's a
anything.
wall.
That's the problem.
Yeah, Kid.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I know it. I know, but mechanics over stream view
Yeah, I know.
in this case,
fair.
unfortunately.
Oh, this is a long hallway.
It's a
Mhm.
big ruin. Oh my
Is
God.
this supposed to be the exit?
As you walk down, no, as you walk down, you notice that the walls are very, very old and covered in dust, but it's still very well built, very
Like
sturdy.
new dust or old dust?
Old dust.
So
Bless
it hasn't been
Bless
disturbed
you.
by the mage.
No, the bottom has. Certainly, there are some
Okay.
footprints in there.
Oh, good.
Real quick, Kid would like. Is there any way that I can like roll listen or something? I think he said maybe.
You do have a listen skill.
Do I?
Don't you have super ears? You do. You're supposed to
Yeah.
recognize sounds and voices.
Correct. You may
Oh,
not have that written down.
I
May
don't
not
have
have
that
it
written down. No, I have the superior sense of smell down, but I don't have.
Roll me a d100, please. Wow.
16.
Um,
Kids on their fucking toes.
up here,
Hmm.
beyond this door, you hear the soft, crackling, gooey, writhing sound.
Oh boy. Also, I'll point out the only reason why I know about it is because Jack had it because he had a ear implant.
Fancy. All right, but yeah, kid.
We'll fix that out of session.
Okay. Yeah, kid's going to point at in this direction. I'm guessing this is a door.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to point in that direction and shake their head and keep going.
Real quick, also, can you guys see this?
See what?
See what?
No.
Okay, good. So
No?
that's a pain. If I'm on the dynamic lighting layer, you won't be able to see my arrows. I'll have to switch back and forth.
Okay.
But that's fine. All right, so you guys move past that door,
Yes.
continue down the hallway.
I think we're gonna come back up into the same room.
Right.
We may.
Just watch. That's going to be the one where the wizard is.
Kid,
Yes.
that direction. Hang on, let me get back to
This
where
direction?
you are.
His
Yeah,
three.
that direction. You hear the same soft, crackling, creaking sound.
Okay, that's another
All right.
door.
It's gonna go boom, boom. I probably should have marked the other one. But oh well.
Eh. It's really dark. Hey, Lucas, you should scoot up a little bit.
Lucas.
Isaac, get your butt back.
Oh. Go first. Oh! Move the arrow.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, that's 4. Okay. Do I hear wet cracklies in this
Roll
room?
me another D100, please.
Can
Do the
roll?
thing.
I'm clicking.
Oh, okay,
Hey.
we'll go with
there
that
we go.
first one.
Yeah, 61.
You don't hear anything in that room.
All right. Kid is going to cautiously open the door.
All right. And
that a
what you
chair?
see as you walk into this room is a sparsely furnished room. It seems a little interesting. There is a skeleton in the corner of some humanoid, probably smaller. It looks about the size of Kid, honestly, but doesn't have the same shape. A pile of rubble in the corner there, a chair, a table, and a mirror on the wall.
Does the mirror look fancy at all?
No, it looks like a normal mirror. However, when you look into it, you guys, you'll have to give me a second here.
No problem.
Roll 20 is being a little punk.
Who's the fairest of them all?
Why
And
is
there's a
that?
mirror on the floor.
It's on the wall.
It's a Harmon Quest joke.
Oh no. Roll 20 lost. Okay, so there's something for this room that's very important, and Roll 20 just does not have it. That is a big pain. Can you all do me a favor?
Yes.
Let's take a 5-minute break so I can redo this, but I need you all to step out of the room real quick.
Okay,
I
we'll
know,
re-examine this room 5 minutes from now. I have
Yeah,
a feeling.
Oh, I process that as close the tap.
Jesus Christ! Mackenzie.
Wow. No,
Jesus,
I'm
man.
sorry. Unprofessional, but again, technical difficulties. I have to redo something that Roll20 just is not doing right. So
Dude, don't
you
worry
guys
about it.
grab yourselves a drink or something, and
It
this won't take too
smells
long.
really nice, Isaac. Is that perfume?
Jesus
Mm.
Christ.
It's acid.
Oh.
It was burning my skin. Maybe you like burnt flesh.
Mm.
Lucas, please stop. Lucas.
Yep.
Lucas, stop.
No.
Don't stand. Don't stand. So... No.
Don't stand so close to me. Okay, now it's gonna be stuck in my
Hey,
head.
you got it.
Thanks a lot.
Hey.
Thanks a
You're
lot,
welcome. I'm gonna sit with the fan on because I don't want the recording to have that. So I'm gonna mute. Ah. It's also like 90 degrees in my room.
Don't
Like we couldn't
stand.
hear it before, so I don't.
Don't stand,
on.
Lee. Don't.
You-
Not Stanley.
You can't see OBS is spiking whenever I turn the fan on.
Ah.
Yeah.
How dare OBS?
Yeah, it's spiking nearly as loud as me, so I'm good. Stop. Off. There you go.
Yeah, I'm only hearing the beeping, not the fan. So I don't know.
Beep beep.
It's nice that I have this little handy dandy remote, but I'm gonna mute myself.
The remotes are nice, but I always seem to leave the remote on the opposite side of the room than I want it.
Alright. Okay. Just re-upload this baby.
See, what you need to do is you need to get some nice pajama bottoms with pockets, and then you just put all of your remotes in your pockets. That's what you do.
No.
Okay.
Well, okay then.
Well, fine.
That solved that problem. All right. Well, you know what? Let's make this as it should have been.
It's actually raining here, I think.
I wish it was
That'd be
raining.
nice. It'd be nice to have rain.
God, it is
It's not raining
boiling
well, but
here.
it's raining on and off. I think. I can't tell anymore. It's too dark.
I like to hope and pray that if it was raining, then they would just fucking stop, at least for a little bit.
All right, guys. I'm ready. Let me go grab a drink while we're on a pause anyway. Refill my drink, as it were. And then we'll be ready to go. Again, apologies for that, but you'll see why in a second. It's important we had this break. I'll be right back.
Just come back and there's like a giant clown in there.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Damn it, Piph. Get out of my head.
I was expecting tentacles. And not like the black tentacles.
Oh, God.
We should walk. If there is a giant clown, we should walk in and act like nothing has changed from the first time we walked in the room.
Yeah!
It's like,
It says to fuck with the cloud or fuck with Squee.
Why not both?
yes.
So I'm taking a class on the history of witches now.
Fancy.
I was slightly disappointed because I misunderstood the title. I thought it was witches in Latin America. No, it's mainly Europe with a bit of the colonies at the end. It said Atlantic world, and I processed that as Latin America. So I was a little disappointed because I'm like, I haven't done any Latin American history. I was so excited. And it's like, nope, we're still in Europe, fucker. It's like, okay.
Okay.
I'm still standing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Everybody,
Yeah.
please feel free to
Roll a D100.
re-enter the room.
Okay.
Sorry,
Are we
Isaac, you
allowed
were
to
wrong.
rob our bodies, right?
What?
Backstreet Bat. All right.
Oh,
Am I okay? Never mind.
Question mark?
Lucas, when you look into the mirror, it shows you this. And pretty much everyone, when you look into the mirror, it'll show you that.
I think it's trying to speak to me.
Isaac, it's a mirror. It just shows images. It does not, in fact,
I
speak.
think it's trying to... Okay. Well...
The chair and mirror are in the same spot, but everything
Yeah.
else is.
Also, what the hell
Diagonally
is
reversed.
that thing that's supposed to be right here? Right
It
here.
looks like a tongue.
It looks like some form of stone, actually.
It looks like
Oh.
a tongue.
Yeah, a stone that looks like a tongue.
I tried to
So-
reach for the stone.
Oh God.
Your hand.
So
does
is
not
this
hit
like
the
an
air.
actual top-down perspective coming
Yes.
from the mirror? Oh.
I mean,
okay.
no. I mean, no. I just have no way of representing
is-
your actual viewpoint.
Okay.
This is like Silent Hill 2.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Where you look in the
It's
mirror
not like you
and-
look into the mirror and you see a top-down view. You would still see it from your point of view, but it's just that Roll20
Yeah.
it does not have that capability.
Yeah.
Well,
Just like
fine.
Silent Hill 2. You see what's different and you change what's different. So,
Well, kids going through rubble, so
okay. I am going to take this skeleton and drag him over next to this table.
be gentle. He's delicate.
Alright. Then I'm going to take this
the
table.
foot falls off.
Oh, so I'll deal with that after. I'm gonna take this table, drag it all the way, and put it horizontally.
Like
Ah.
that?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Wait.
No.
Flip it
Turn it
180
around.
degrees.
Yeah. Turn it around. There you
Thank
go.
you.
Then
God.
take this skeleton and try and position it best he can.
I see like
over
Lucas
here.
with like the fingers up to angle it.
No, a little to the left. No, that's too far.
And then grab his foot and put it on.
All right. It falls back off. I mean, put it on how? It just
It's
falls.
a
Like,
skeleton.
put it next to where the foot is supposed to be.
Got it.
Close enough.
Now we wait for the jingle and the rock to pop down on our side.
Oh my god. Does Kid find anything in the rubble?
No, just a bunch of rubble.
Maybe what we need to do is go and find a rock.
Can you just check if there's like a rock there?
Oh my god. Kid starts shoveling the rocks over.
No, not
No,
those
not
rocks.
there. Where it's over here.
Does Kid stop shoveling rocks?
Kid shovels them back into the corner.
All right. I will say too that you guys are going to have to spend about 5 minutes or so repositioning the rubble.
Mm-hmm.
But no, Isaac, you can't. You walk right through that space. You can't feel anything. You can't touch anything. It's as if nothing's there.
What if you sit in the chair?
Kid sits in the chair.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I think what we need is not here.
Kid gets out of the chair.
Lucas presses his face up to the mirror, but I see a rock. Mhm.
Does he fall through the mirror?
You guys see no, but you do see his breath fog it in places.
Okay. Well, Kid's gonna grab his sleeve and start pulling him. Just like, no.
There's a cool rock in the mirror.
Okay, let's go through. Okay, all right. Isaac. Alright.
What?
Stay close.
And as you leave, the door just slides shut.
Let's go into the room where we didn't go into.
Wait, what if we were the problem and the thing's out of place?
Oh, there you go,
My
Lucas.
fucking god.
I mean, fair, might as well.
All right, Lucas shoves the door open. There's nothing there.
Son of a bitch! No.
Oh my god.
Move this table over slightly to be more in position.
Hang on.
Walk the fuck out.
It's not far enough.
Gotta switch my layer. All right.
All right. Let's go into the room with the stuff. I can't see where I'm going. Lucas!
Lucas, I'm waiting for you to pass me there.
All right. Does Isaac still have his scythe thing?
How long did that take?
I'd
room?
say it's been about 10 minutes, so you got about 10 minutes left.
Okay.
No,
It is good.
I've got about 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes left then. Kid, you open the door.
Yeah, Kid's going to have the thing, one of their little packets at the ready, and open it.
Oh.
And as you open the door and enter, you hear, "I told you leave. Now die!" And if you all would please roll initiative.
We just keep walking.
Yeah, Kid would like to go this way.
Jesus Christ, man!
I'm being dragged around.
You
go ahead
spin
and-
me right round, baby, right round.
We'll just start everything with X's, because why not? Everything's mostly X's anyway. Yeah, everyone roll initiatives for me.
We did.
Good. Good. Well done.
I don't have to change mine at all. I'm that good.
So consistent. It's great.
Lucas, buddy. Isaac, what's your PP?
My
None of your
Well,
damn
Squee.
business.
my
I need to
physical
make
It's
sure
kind of
you're hydrated.
green.
my physical
what is it?
prowess is 23.
All right, it goes first.
Seriously, it has a higher than that. Damn.
Just higher than that.
I go first, thank you.
Well, yes, I meant
First
of
between the two of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the only two
So-
that matters, apparently.
Right. God.
Kid,
By the
come
way,
on,
where is
let's
it?
be real here.
Where is it, by the way?
You can't see. You don't know. Kid, your
Right.
turn.
Kid's going to continue dragging Lucas and go through this door.
Come on.
All right. I'll say it's going to take your action to try and open that door. Not try, but to open it.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. So you managed to open that door. That's your turn. Then Aurora Sig is going to well, you can't see him. So you don't know exactly. Well, you can see him now, right?
Yeah, we can see both of those sprinkle things. Sprinkles?
Oh, wait, no, hang on.
Nope.
No, that's why I
Can't
was
see the
asking.
token. There he
Like,
is.
where's the token?
There. Okay, I'm sorry. I was on the dynamic lighting layer. So he's there. That's where he is. Kid, would that have changed what you would do?
Nope.
Okay. He reaches forth and spews black goo at
That's gross.
Kid and Lucas.
Is
So-
that going before me?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Good,
So
good,
you
good.
can't parry this. You can attempt to dodge it if you choose.
Kid would like to dodge, because that's nasty.
Lucas?
I'm confused. Should I roll for dodge if I'm getting dragged around?
Yes, because I assume you being dragged around was more
I'm
like voluntarily. So you could choose just to pull away and jump somewhere. I'm not going to let another character take away your agency to dodge.
Yeah, if you feel like
Go!
just yoinking out of Kid's grip, then go for it. Also, I
I think
that's
he's just
fine.
gonna scoot with you.
Right, we
Alright.
just kind of
Yeah,
scoot
so
into
you
the
both,
doorway.
you both just scoot into the doorway, and the liquid hits the ground, and there is a sizzle on the ground where it hits.
You're ruining your house.
Isaac,
Okay. I am going to stand in front of my friends. And he will wield his scythe menacingly.
all right, okay.
So scary.
Then, so you're not going to attack. You're just going to stand there and.
No,
and
I'm
be
just
a
gonna stand
blocker.
there. Yeah.
You're a blocker. Gotcha.
Yes.
All right, Anna, your turn.
I'm just gonna go here and wait for them to get out of the doorway so I can go into the doorway.
That's
Got
exactly
it.
why I
Okay.
didn't move forward as well.
Lucas, it's your turn.
I'm going to joint action with Kid to be dragged.
Sure. All right, Kid, are you dragging him?
Yes, Kid is.
All right,
continuing.
So we'll say that's your third action between the first and the dodge. So we'll say you both move into. Go ahead and move your characters
Yep.
into the room where the chemistry table was. However, interesting thing to note: this room no longer has any black vines.
There's this
Oh, cool,
yellow-
a winky thing.
What is there is you can see where the black vines were, of course, but now they're like shriveled and dried up and much smaller and very dead looking.
Is that a dragon? That looks like
It
a
looks
dragon.
like some form of winged beast with a tail. Maybe it was a dragon at some point. Who knows?
Oh, I sure wish I knew.
All right. Or Sig's turn.
Is that really your movement? Like that's.
Well, yeah. I mean,
11?
Kid, do you want to move further than that?
Oh yeah, Kid'll do their full movement. I just
Okay. All right, Isaac. Aurora Sig me a second. I gotta get to the right thing. Takes a step towards you, and again, putting its hands together, forming a scythe, and strikes at you.
Okay.
14.
I don't think I can parry this because it's in complete darkness.
Oh my god, you cannot, because Luke is left. That's a good point. So 15 points of damage. It's 14, so it's to your armor, not to you.
Okay.
So 15 points of SDC to your armor.
Okay.
And Isaac, like, this thing's hit you before. This feels heavier. This blow, this blow seems stronger than the last time.
Okay.
All right. That's its turn. Isaac.
Well, fuck this.
Got it. You move out. Anna.
Yeah, bye. Gonna push down, like, back up into this door, too.
Got it. Then for the time being, for the moment, we will pause initiative as Anna shuts the door.
So
And
we
you
really
hear-
just made a circuit.
And you hear Anna from the other side of the door. You leave.
Yes, we left the room.
Okay, bye.
Okay. What
I don't
we
want to go to school.
need is that certain rock. So,
Do we?
well, we just made a complete circuit of this place. Anna, keep up.
I'm good. I'm good.
Wait, hold on. What about up here? Guys, stop fucking walking off. God.
Or, someone else could light a torch. That's possible, too.
Oh my
It's
God.
up there.
Kid light the torch on Lucas's torch.
Now the light source is still centered on us two. Problem
Yup.
solved.
Definitely.
Hang on. Did you say kid lit a torch?
Yes.
All right, give me a second. Let me give you your torch. Ta-da!
Yay!
Beautiful.
Kid's
And you open this door?
Yeah, kid's gonna fucking go through this door.
Okay. And you proceed to go down the corridor. This one seems undisturbed completely. Doesn't seem like there are any footsteps in it.
That's weird. Okay.
There's another door there.
Here? Okay. Kid's gonna go through.
All right. You go through that door.
God damn it!
And Aurora's saying, this looks like the first chamber where the bodies were.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
So
just,
about that rock.
Bye.
real quick, hang on. While you're doing that, once you step into this room, we're going to unpause combat. Because it's not just going to sit there and stare at you as you all just file through. But don't mind us.
Yeah, so back
But
up.
why not?
Yeah, so everyone back up.
Back up to here. And Anna, you were over here.
She can be wherever she wants to be.
No, you gotta back up to where you were. You guys were over here.
You got to back up to a kid entering the room. So Lucas and Anna are not in the room yet. And technically Isaac would be like in the doorway.
Yeah.
But good news, kid, you go first because we just paused combat.
All right, in that case, kid's going to turn around and start shoving everyone back through the door.
Jesus. Okay.
Go,
No,
go.
kid. Yeah, I was gonna say make a strength check, but it's bloody kid. You guys don't have a choice. She shoves you all back into the doorway. And kid, as the door closes behind you, you hear like a splat and a hissing sound. And we'll pause combat again.
Oh my God.
Look, running seems like the best thing with this monster.
I mean,
He's telling us to leave, so we leave the room.
I guess, but we need to find the wizard, and there's one puzzle that we haven't finished.
There's also a hallway
We don't
haven't
even know
gone
if it's a
down.
puzzle.
Which hallway have we not gone down?
Wasn't there another door? Down?
Come here. Come on, guys.
Jeez. You don't have to be rude.
I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to show you. Is it this door?
No, like down all the way over here.
Yeah, no, that goes here, and then
Yeah,
right back.
This one goes here. So
yeah, it goes back into the first room.
Which one are you talking
Zoom
about?
out. I'm checking right around where it was.
Down there?
Wasn't there another door down there?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I'm
Is this the
pretty
last
sure.
room we need to search?
I'm pretty sure the
So-
only two that we haven't gone through and searched thoroughly is this room and this room. Right?
That room and then the room you just left. Correct.
And there are no other doors?
There are no other doors that you can see.
I've been marking them.
He has actually.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna level with you guys. Like, Kid wants to kill this thing, but I don't because it's really interesting.
Well, the first time you killed it, it didn't seem to stay dead in any way, shape, or form.
That's true, but we didn't use the powder.
Ooh, I forgot about the powder.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. We have
Which
two
is
rooms
why I
where it's
haven't
at.
used it yet.
So what's it gonna be, guys? Your lives or the rule of cool?
We have two rooms where it could be at. The only thing missing from that puzzle is a rock. And
Shaped like
it
a
may
tongue.
be it may be progression, it may just be a false clue, it may just be screwing with us. I don't know. But we kind of have the idea of we encounter the thing and we deal with the thing, or we just search around, or we leave. Because there's no more other there's no other places to go. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Kid, I would like to be let go, please.
Kid, let's go.
Yay.
Oh, are we go? What are you doing?
Lucas examines the corpse.
God.
Okay. It appears to be the corpse of a fairly large beast that had wings and a tail and 2 feet. No arms, or if anything, the arms were probably the wings themselves. Very large, sharp teeth. You get the impression that had you met this thing in life, it would have been a fairly nasty beastie.
That's neat. Wait, I check in its mouth.
Oh God.
All right. Rows of sharp teeth still line its mouth.
No ruples.
No
Darn.
ruples.
Mm.
Because all monsters keep their ruples in their gums.
Well, he doesn't have any gums anymore.
Well, I know. It's hence why there's no ruples.
Oh my God. Can I do a detect concealment or something
Yes,
on the room?
Sure.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, I missed by 7.
All right. You don't see anything that you haven't already seen.
Whatever. Someone pick a thing. Where do we go? Which one do we want to kill? I guess.
Well, rule of 3 is
Right,
probably
right.
gonna have to kill all 3 rooms unless we find that rock.
Well, there's technically only 2 rooms at the moment that has the beastie in it.
The 3 rooms that the
Unless-
beast was in initially.
Mm.
Yeah, there's
Unless-
Yeah, I'm
this
following.
one, there's that one, and then there's the other one. Yeah, so which
Hey.
one? Okay, we're going this way.
Hey, wait, hold on. I have an idea.
What?
Hey, Lucas,
Yeah.
can you try back off? Can you try and break this magic circle?
Hey, yeah, and hits it with a stick.
I mean, Lucas. So you learned enough about this one the first time you were here. It's a magic circle, more designed to protect whatever's inside from the outside, or vice versa. It's a fairly simple circle. It's easy to erase parts of it that would make it nullified. Though that said, you're not sure you'd have the skill to reactivate it if you needed to.
What I want to need to.
I don't know. I'm just giving you all the information. What you do with it?
Got it. Turning it back on would be hard, but turning it off would be fine. There's no beastie in here, from what I can see.
And I will say this, from the notes Kid read and from what you learned about the magic circle, it looked as if this was part of an impromptu experimental lab. He was testing things like silver weapons on parts of the monster within the circle. So it was kind of like his area to test what works, what doesn't, that kind of thing.
So I was
on.
thinking, like, I mean, it's something that's designed to protect something inside from the outside, right?
Okay.
Or vice versa, something outside
Or vice
from what's
versa,
inside.
yeah.
Correct.
So, we're trying to find this rock. What if this rock is, like, invisible or in a different dimension? Give it a shot. I don't know.
Okay. Lucas bends down, wipes off what might be an N.
All right. The circle fades out of existence.
And there's nothing there?
Nope. Nothing
Fuck.
there.
All right.
Just a
Well,
it's cleaner than the rest of the floor.
guess we gotta deal with the baddie. Has it been 5 minutes? Wait.
Yeah, I would say at this point it's been 5 minutes.
Alright. I'll burn another 30 ISP.
All right.
Fuck. Alright.
He takes 15 seconds and forms a scythe again.
Yes!
Kid starts tapping their foot impatiently.
I got it.
Also,
What?
Isaac, I've been thinking this side blade, it probably would generate some form of light, some form. So here's
Maybe.
what I'm going to do. It's not going to be a lot, but as
Small
long
amount
as
of
you have
light?
the blade active, I'm going to give you 5 feet of light, 5 of which is dim light. Make sense?
Yeah, sounds good.
That everyone can see. So it's not a lot, but hey, you won't be in complete darkness as long as you
Yeah.
have the side blade out.
Okay, before we fight someone, I'm just gonna sneak into the other room. I'm just gonna shut the door. I know there's gonna be no light, and then I'm gonna do electric aura again.
Where's
Oh,
she
boy.
going?
just
Stay over
away
here.
from all you.
She shuts herself alone so that she doesn't hurt anyone if she screws up electric aura again.
You hear a
73.
Oh Jesus!
All right. What does electric aura normally do?
What do you mean normal?
So basically, what a 73 means is it fires off, but it has about half of the effectiveness it would normally have.
So the shield that you gain is only half.
Right. It doesn't cost you anything extra or anything like that. It's just it's electricity being wonky. It still fires off, but at half effectiveness.
So half shield, half damage if someone touched me. Would that half the
Correct.
time?
No, I would say not. Just the potency.
Okay. Would
Because
that
I
give
gotta
me light?
imagine time is more of your concentration on it. So
Would that give her a
Sorry,
small
what?
amount of light?
not really, because electricity. Okay, if we want to be real about this, electricity can only be seen when it's arcing between two objects. So no. But if we want to go anime on this, yes.
You're like
a Dragon Ball
Ball
Z
Z
I think we're more going Thor. I think we're more going Thor Ragnarok with this.
God.
I don't know, Anna. How have you always imagined it? Have you imagined it
Thor
as like
Ragnarok.
a visible type of electrical aura around you?
Here, let me get
Thor
a gift
Ragnarok.
for you.
Got it. So I'm asking because this is important. This means that in the future, anytime you have this on, it will be very apparent that you have this on. You may be,
Oh, yeah, I
you're probably
recognize
fine.
that.
Oh,
with
yeah.
that, but okay.
Absolutely.
Then I am going to grant you the same thing I granted. Isaac.
Here's a gift for
10
you.
feet of light, 5 of which
Squee.
is dim light.
I'm pretty sure Squee knows what we're talking about, Burn.
Yeah. Anna, did that work? You got a little bit of
Yep.
light in there? Perfect.
Just trying to be
So-
helpful.
As you can see, it's not a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. All right, you open the
Okay.
door. Anna,
I got 20 minutes. Let's do this.
Anna walks back out.
Okay, let's go.
How much protection does that give you when it's halved?
Just keep going. I'll look at. Oh, 20.
Gotcha. All right. All right, so you guys make your way back through the doors. Hang on a second as I... Why can't I... Oh, there we go. Weird. It's not letting me drag the darn thing. All right, kid. All right, you guys are going back up to that top room?
Apparently.
Let's
Which
go
way? Which way?
this way. Look.
This way.
So we're throwing the stuff at it the second we walk in, right?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yeah.
Ooh. Give me one of yours.
You have
Why?
3.
Have
I would
3.
like a 4th one.
Okay, sure.
So I'm curious. Do you guys want to re-roll initiative or keep the same turn order?
Reroll initiative.
All right.
I'll say re-roll because we're more prepared for it this time and we're not just booking off.
Sure. Absolutely.
Plus, Lucas deserves to not get a 1.
I will. I completely understand and grant that. I will let you guys know just so you understand. You won't get like a surprise round or anything because
Oh, no.
it also
Oh yeah, no.
knows you're around here. So
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll go ahead and re-roll initiative before we open the door.
I think we made it very apparent we're not leaving the temple thing.
Dude,
Or-
yeah,
It
dude.
seems to have grasped this. Yes.
If we did get a surprise round, we could just go. We go in, we do something, we leave. We go in, we do something, we leave. That would be so game breaking stupid.
And each time he does that, goes bing.
My gosh, how bad of a GM would I be? It's like, I don't know, I can't stop him. I don't know what to do. How about just don't let them have a surprise round?
But the
right.
rules.
Roll, you need to roll.
All right, yeah.
we have
you
the
guys did
re-roll?
much
Okay.
better.
Yep.
Well, Lucas, did you re-roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
12.
Much better.
Yeah.
So I think we kind of did surprise him.
It seems like you did, actually. Just
He
a
was
bit.
just like, all right, I'm going to have to go into a new room. Nope, they're here.
It's a good thing. Actually, kid, it's a good thing you rolled well. But honestly, I think you would have had to go first either way because you have to open the door.
Yeah.
Unless you guys wanted to rearrange yourselves or something. All right, so, kid, you push open the door and what?
Kid's going to step forward and chuck one of their baggies as hard as they can at this fucker.
Do you have the thrown weapon skill?
I do.
Not or do?
Are you going to spend your points to get thrown weapons?
Yeah, not right now. She can't. we
Just
we
looks at
agreed that
Lucas.
Oh,
yeah, we agreed it doesn't work quite that fast.
No, I do. I have ranged weapons.
No, not ranged weapons, thrown weapons.
Oh,
targeting stuff like that.
Yeah, targeting or thrown weapons.
I could
It's a
have sworn
specific
I
thing. Like
did, but
Lucas has
apparently
it
not.
because he throws shurikens and sticks. He's good at throwing sticks. All right, then it's just a straight D20.
Oh no, wait. So no, it isn't target. Oh well.
It is
No,
targeting.
Yeah,
it's
targeting is
or
yes.
or thrown weapons. One of
Oh
those.
yeah, then I have it. Yeah.
You have targeting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
I
then-
actually remember when making the character, I was like, yeah, blunt and targeting. We have exactly the same matching weapons.
Then you can use the bonuses that would give you.
All right, so that would be +4 or no?
I believe
If you have the same level and targeting, yes, it's a +4.
All
+4.
right.
Yes, correct.
And then
And
plus
then also your
strike?
plus
physical
strike.
prowess.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus your physical prowess. So it's +4 plus your physical prowess to a D20.
So +4 +4.
Oh,
right?
and of course, anything your hand to hand would give you as well. So I know it's a little complicated, but if your hand to hand gives you any bonuses to strike, which it probably does at this point, you probably have some bonus to strike.
I have +3, and then with my physical prowess, it's +4.
so then you get a +8 technically. So not bad. You are really good at throwing powdered baggies. All right, you roll a 16. It can't parry it, but doesn't know it can't parry it. No, it's going to attempt to parry it because that's just fair. It's just a bag. It's like, I'm just going to bat this aside, and it succeeds. And as it swipes it, it explodes as powder just douses it, and it goes, roll 4d6, please.
Can do buckaroo.
So I like the idea that it's like, oh, please. Oh God.
That sums up this monster.
Oh.
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
As it does an impressive 5 points of damage to it.
I demand a reroll.
Maybe the parry prevented it. Since it struck it out away from its body, it did less damage than it could have, I guess. That's the way I'm looking at that. But it does still howl in pain. All right, kid, that is your action. Anna.
I think I kind of need to hold my turn.
Yeah.
She's...
Yeah. All right. Isaac. In
Back.
fact, why don't we go and move you down below Isaac and Lucas? Don't know why I even had... Well, yeah, it was important you guys roll initiative, but then rearrange it how you need to. So, Isaac, your turn.
All right. Let's go in. I do not have the thrown weapons thing, so I'm just gonna keep going forward.
Okay.
That's me. I have my scythe ready and menacing.
Gotcha. Lucas.
This is a very important, and probably I already know the answer to this, but are these baggies count as blunt weapons?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay. Lucas pounces into the room and with baggies in hand throws them at the creature. Throws them at the creature. This is the cool thing, that if it's a blunt weapon, I get to dual wield.
I'm not sure what that means.
I
You
can
get to fire
have
4?
I can throw 4. Yeah.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
If they're blunt, I can basically throw 2 in one hand, and then I
see
can
what
throw
you-
with
then,
both.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. Like Lucas busts out with like baggies in his fingers and just.
Let's see if he whiffs them hard. And since it's
So
not,
that would be 2 attack rolls, right? One for each 2.
very technically, if it is one target, it's usually just one throw, but you can change it if you'd like.
No, you know what? I'll roll with that. That's what we've been doing. Let's stick with it.
If it's 2 different targets, then yes, I do have to roll 2.
Gotcha.
Since it's one, it's just one.
That one I understand. I was just dual wielding. I didn't know if that made it different, but no, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, so roll your 4 thing attack.
Oh,
Yeah, because I remember you and
boy.
I talking about that. That actually makes things like sticks viable because they don't do a lot of damage. But hey, if you can throw 4, oh my god. Well, it's gonna try and dodge because parrying the first time didn't work. It's gonna try. No.
It could roll 20, I guess.
Please
Roll
roll
16d6.
yes, 16d6 damage.
55.
As you just coat it in that powder. And give me a second here. All right. It screams, and the being seems to fall apart as the vines shrivel up. And you hear, I don't know if you can see from where you are, but you hear sounds back in the corner of the room of a thing reforming. However, that said, those vines right there, they start shriveling up and dying. Because that was a hell of a lot of powder you just threw at it. And you hear like its cries like dissipate and then resurface in the corner of the room. And Lucas, that's your turn. Now it's turn. No, Anna, now it's your turn.
I guess about as much as I can do is run into the room, eh?
Probably.
Yeah, especially once by the time I get in there, I have to process what's actually going on, especially since I was around the corner.
Makes sense. All right. So it's its turn. It is going to it'd be pissed, It's going to move up a bit, breaking. You see, can you guys see it? I don't know what
Yes.
you can and
Yeah.
can't see. Okay.
Yeah.
You see trailing behind it. You see it actually step out or kind of move away from the patch of vines, but you see vines acting like something that kind of connects it to it. So the thing of massive vines kind of follows it as it moves out, and it puts its hands together and fires a plunging spike. Can it even? No, at Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
That's 20.
I can't parry this, can I?
You could. It's like it shoots towards you super fast. You know what? Here's what I would say. You can parry it. You'd be at like a -3 to parry it just because of the speed. It's
Okay.
almost like a piston shot, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and parry
I
it.
think it's fair to give you a chance because unlike a bullet, it is technically something you could parry.
Yeah, I wanna see if I parry it and be cinematic.
Sure.
So he's going to try and parry it by slicing it down the middle and having it break off in both directions. So let's see if I parry it. Tie goes to defender.
Defender, it does in this one.
Haha.
Yeah, 5e it goes to attacker, but here it goes to defender. So you do manage to not quite what you were hoping for. It didn't split it in two, but what happens is it skids off your side and goes off to your left.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So it sticks
But
into the wall right over here.
Doesn't quite get that far, and it snaps back, but it doesn't do any damage to you.
Oh, it snaps back into him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, neat.
All right, kid, your turn.
Alrighty. Kid is going to take this moment and try and be diplomatic. And they're going to raise another one of their packets and say, "Stop being a dick and we won't kill you."
You
Would
hear
like me to roll?
Yes, please. Roll a persuasion check. No, intimidation check.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
And
it says, talking over Aurora Sig, dying on your flesh tonight.
Gross.
Don't want to dine on yours, that's for sure.
Anna, no. Well,
No.
shoot. Can we move Anna down below Lucas? It's going to confuse me otherwise. Isaac,
Yeah, I could do
it's
that.
your turn. Thank you, sir.
I can do that.
Appreciate it.
Why am I being moved below?
Because you waited for them to go. Like your turn order is after them. Does that make sense?
Okay. No, but sure.
I mean, we don't have to do it that way, but it just
I
makes
just
the
don't
most
see
sense.
the point of my initiative then, once
Well,
I'm
that's-
already in the room.
Well, because
she could
you
have
guys
delayed
as
her
a group-
turn just for that turn.
Yeah, but
Like, delayed her action.
All right, I'll let it go back up. It just seems
I'm
like
sorry,
because you
but it
guys were
does
in a
happen.
hallway. Well, because here's the thing: you guys were in a hallway choosing who went in what order. That to me would seem like.
But she
you would be
couldn't go
changing your
first.
initiative.
She couldn't go earlier because she had to wait for other people
I
to
understand. Well, she could have if you guys rearranged yourselves. You chose to go in that way, but I'm fine with putting her back up. So Anna, you go now.
I'm just gonna take one step over to make sure I don't hit Lucas.
Right.
And I'm gonna do an electric bolt at Mr. Dude over there.
All right. Roll a d100 first.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
53.
All right. It fires off as normal.
Okay. 16.
16 electric bolt. It cannot obviously parry that. Probably can try and dodge it though, which it will try to do. It doesn't.
Oh yeah.
It slides over to up a bit and manages to dodge it, taking up an action. And the bolt flies into the wall. All right. Isaac.
All right. I am going to walk up to it and scythe it.
Okay. It sounds like a weird adjective or verb, but I get where you're coming from.
Well, if I had an axe, I would axe it a question.
I
but-
know. No, it's not like you're wrong at all. It's just you don't hear that very often. Guys, I'm
Well-
gonna scythe it.
Hey!
Wow. Okay.
Hello.
I mean, it can try to parry, but really, it'd have to roll a natural 20, and even then, no. You know what? Even if it rolled a natural 20, your attack bonus is higher than its parry bonus, so just do damage. You know what? No. Here's what it'll do. It'll do a simultaneous attack instead. So go ahead and do double damage. It's going to just do a slashing claw at you.
90?
Great, googly moogly. So that's enough to hit, and it
Mhm.
does. That's going to be to your STC because it's enough to penetrate your armor.
Yeah,
So it's 10 to you and 90 to it. Something tells me those are not a fair exchange of blows.
Mm-mm.
As you cut it right down the middle, and it screams. And with that, actually, yeah, it basically shrivels up and falls apart, and the vines behind it do the same.
Okay.
And as the vines are shriveling up, it says, you hear like these fading words, "You are making me angry." And they shrivel up.
Okay.
One more
What's
room?
going down on us. There's another dude's corpse here.
There is. We examine it.
Okay.
I look
Looks
in its
like-
mouth. Or ruples.
No ruples in its mouth, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And there's nothing here, is there?
Nothing that looks like the rock that you're looking for, no.
Well,
Okay.
god damn it. Kid
How long has it
storms off.
How long has it been?
Honestly, it's been like a minute, maybe 2
Okay,
minutes.
since I
you...
did the aura
Yeah,
thing is
since
what
since
we're
you did the thing, it's maybe been 2 minutes. It's been very
Oh,
short amount of
perfect.
time. Because combat, I mean, like basically you walked out of that room, walked in the hallway, and got ready.
I went and had a pump up talk and then left.
A
Right.
pep talk, yeah.
Girl, you got this. We can do this. Just...
Maybe we're not as strong as normal, but that's fine.
All right. So then through here. Oh, right.
Hello. Oh, you want to go back in?
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second, guys.
We can do this. Do-do-do.
I thought that's what our plan was.
Oh,
All right. Where are you? Sorry, I'm making some changes here. All right, so you're going back
we're
in there.
standing in the door. Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
in the doorway right now.
All right.
Yeah. Kid wants to have their shit ready.
So
Launching.
I'm going to say we're going to re-roll initiative again this time.
Okay.
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 Oh.
Oh.
Oh, honey. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
What? the
Lucas is
fuck?
ready.
You're just like, this is it. This is my moment.
It's
All
even
right.
worse than before.
Super jazzed at the moment.
I'm okay with that.
You know what? Could I have given you all of my powder?
I mean,
Are you
we
asking
did have
me?
a walk
I
over.
mean, yeah, there's nothing stopping you. It's not like the laws of the universe do not allow this.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
bad at
Each
throwing.
must have
I
their own.
You can do
I
what you
gave
like,
yeah, I gave Lucas my powders. So you have 3 now.
Oh boy.
You want one more?
Do I?
Passes him one more. There you go. You got 4.
All right.
So I've used 5 so far. We have 7. Lucas has 4.
Yay.
So I say that Lucas heads this expedition.
Yes.
Since he's first in line.
All right,
He's
let's go ahead and
not
sort the
acting.
initiative order.
Okay.
Oh wow, someone actually rolled lower than Aurora's sake. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, he rolled a 4. That's even worse.
Just rub it in, why don't you?
I was just surprised. All right, but Lucas, maybe some. Okay, so here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Lucas. If you're going first, your action is going to be opening that door because you are less strong than others.
Well, would Kid be able to like open it for him and then he just like Rambos his way through?
Yes, if you do like a paired action.
I would like to do a paired action with Lucas.
Okay.
Because
So here's what we'll do, Kid. Because of your strength, I will let you do a paired action where you both basically act at the same time, and you won't have to take your whole turn just opening the door.
okay, because I'm next in order anyways.
Right.
So
So you open the door, and Lucas,
Oh. Season keeps running a little bit, so he leaves room for his friends, and then jumps in the air, does a small flourish, and Naruto style throws 4 baggies at him.
yeah, fuck him up.
just don't roll a 1, man.
Don't
Believe
I
it.
rolled a
him. Okay,
3.
he's fine.
Take
Uh,
this.
He's gonna try and dodge it. I mean, he actually has a chance here. He does.
Shit.
Fucking goddamn it.
Rolled a 17. Yeah.
Take
and-
that, still your vines, you dummy.
Lucas, a thing to note as you're the first one in here, this one looks bigger. More vines have formed into this being as it just slides to the right and the bags just hit the wall. Now, that said, given where this is, Lucas, I would still like you to roll 4d6 damage as powder falls onto the vines. Because the thing can move, vines are still kind of there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right,
So
you
only
do
46?
only 46 because most of the powder just dissipated or hit the wall or something like that. This is just what trickled down onto the vines.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So it did do some damage to it. It does recoil in a bit of pain. All right. Kid, you still have basically most of your action left if you want to do something as well.
Oh yeah, Kid's gonna come in here and throw a packet as well. One
Okay.
singular packet because they don't put all of their hens in
Do you
one
have
basket.
the targeting skill, the one that just says targeting?
Yeah, she has
Yes.
it. So she's a +8.
If you have that, you actually have the ability to throw 2.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Did it.
Wow. All right. Well,
Can I change that to No, I'm kidding.
it's going to simultaneously attack you with like slamming its hands together and plunging a spike at you. So you do 12 damage to it. It does 11 damage to you.
Fuck you.
All right, but you do hit it, and it cries out in pain as it almost as in anger as it like and with that attack is Kid, are you wearing armor?
Yes.
All right, that would bypass your armor. Like that piston shot just hits like your makes a divot in your neck.
Oh boy.
All right, so okay. All right, but that does take another action. All right,
Okay.
Anna.
Gonna go into the room.
Mm-hmm.
How far in can I go?
What's your movement rate?
I have a speed of 18.
Okay, you can go 18 feet. So you can go to about here.
Okay.
If you
perfect.
still want to do something, of course.
Yeah, because I just don't want to hit either of those two because gonna
Sure.
try and do electrical bolts again.
All right.
I believe in you.
74. I think I got 73 last time, so
Yeah, exactly. Much like the last time, you still fire it off. It just has, so we'll just half whatever it does.
okay. And then bolt of electricity. 6.
All right. It's gonna try and dodge it because I'll say this: it doesn't know it's at lesser. I mean, it hasn't been hit by this thing yet. It doesn't know what it can or can't do.
That doesn't know what electricity is.
All right,
Yeah.
it does manage to dodge it, but
Yeah,
that
taking
still
out
takes
some
up an action.
attacks.
Yeah, because it got to be fair. It doesn't know that it's at half power. It just knows that holy crap, you're firing some weird blue light thing he added. Isaac.
Okay. So, did it already go?
Oh no, sorry, it
Yeah.
hasn't. I've just been marking turns off for all its dodges and stuff. So no, it has not gone. It is going to rise up, and in its hand it gathers like this orb of oily blackness and flings it at Kid.
Fuck you
It's
too,
23.
buddy.
You can't parry it, but you can attempt to dodge it.
What a slime ball.
It's basically it's aiming for your face.
Fuck you. Alright, so my dodge.
Oh, I'm sorry. You may also attempt to parry. I mean, you can read it right there. You may also attempt to parry it, but even if you're successful in the parry, the sticky substance will still... Basically, it's a big sticky slime, and if you parry it, it'll be less of a problem.
I did not dodge.
All right, nope. You are at a -6 to dodge, parry, and strike for 2 actions. So it's not like 2 rounds. We're talking two actions.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. Isaac, now it's your turn. Thank you, by the way, for being honest.
No problem. Let's walk in, and that's a thing. So I'm gonna try and stand in front of my friends. Let's see.
The tank.
I think that's all I can move because I only
Isaac,
have
as you move past Kid, you see her like spitting off like black goo.
I only wish that I was there earlier. But I do believe that is as far as I can move because I have a 21 speed.
That makes sense.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my turn. I wield my scythe menacing.
All right. That is your turn. We're back up to Lucas.
Oh, cheesy crease.
Lemon squeeze.
Well, I guess since it's taking a bit, I'll just normal attack it with my shurikens.
Ooh. I like shurikens.
Use my shurikens. Take this, you big meanie.
What the fuck, man? What is with tonight?
Big trips, falls, gets back up. That's his movement.
That's your 5th one.
It's also going to take this opportunity to simultaneously attack.
Oh my god.
So as Lucas trips and falls, give me a second.
Let me guess.
It is-
Slime?
No. Plunging spike coming at you, Lucas.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's
I'm
enough
just
to
gonna
get over
take
your
that,
armor.
that's fine.
This thing has rolled more 18s and 19s than it has any right to.
Lucas has been rolling ones, that's fine.
So 13 SDC damage to your body.
Thank God it doesn't crit on 18 to 20. Damn.
Oh, God, no. Yeah, that thing would be... You guys would already be out of this cave and been like, okay, well, next week.
Fuck you,
So
Dora.
you guys are going to be invisible for a little bit longer.
All right, Lucas. That was your turn. That was its simultaneous attack. Kid.
Oh, I see the fucking rock right here.
Oh god damn it.
Good eye.
Ah! I just noticed
Alright.
it.
So I think that particular Slugmire did simultaneous attack. Take another X, Squee.
Did
Yes,
I?
I used-
Oh, I did not. Thank you. No, by all means, keep me honest there, because this thing has a lot of actions, but it also is burning a lot of them to try and avoid your attack. So please
Good.
keep me honest. Yeah, I know. No, it's smart. All right, so Kid, it is your turn.
Kid's going to hand the packet over, their last packet over to
Anna.
Lucas.
Lucas? Sure not Anna?
Hannah hasn't thrown a single one.
I mean,
Yeah,
exactly,
like-
right? She hasn't had a chance to... Okay.
Okay.
You hand it over
This
to
is
Lucas.
your shining moment, kid.
Kid,
Yeah,
I would
kid.
say that takes all of like a second to do, so I wouldn't really count much against your action. If you wanted
Okay,
to do
yeah,
something
they
else.
would hand it over and try and wipe off the goop.
All right. So, hey, one more round left with it.
Yeah.
Anna, your turn. Oh, wait,
Uh,
actually, hang on.
What?
Kid.
What?
That's fine. Yeah, I'll say you can do it if Lucas helps you. I was going to say, you have trouble seeing Lucas right now, but it's such a simple action, I'm not going to penalize you.
Take it.
Yeah. All right, Anna, sorry, your turn.
I see a bunch of tiny little rocks.
A few, yeah, you do.
I'm gonna do the accelerated attack one.
All right.
This. Yeah.
Welcome up.
11.
All right.
Time to fuck
It's going to try and dodge it.
Fair.
No,
Yes.
Ah,
does not dodge it.
your
60.
hubris.
All right. As
Oh.
it just slams into it, tearing pieces off, and Anna, what you see is as like rocks slam into it, its shoulder like falls away, arm actually falls off as it's pelted,
Ew.
and more vines move up to replace the arm. But you definitely heard it.
Good.
Don't forget to
Good.
use another action.
I will not.
Burn the action.
Not this time. I won't remember. I mean, I won't
Light
forget.
that thing on fire.
All right. So Aurora Sig, he is going to. He does it like right here. Yeah, he's going to throw caustic blood right there to try and get Kid, Isaac, and Lucas. So you can't parry it, but you can attempt to dodge it.
Okay, I'll try to dodge it. DDP.
Would Kid be able to if they've got shit all over
Yeah,
them?
at a -6. You can
Uh,
still attempt to dodge,
yeah.
but you're at a -6.
So
Nice.
just a straight.
Let's
Kid
Nice.
does it.
I did it.
let's dodge. Fuck.
Oh.
Isaac does not.
Mark
So,
off my
Isaac.
action.
You take 13 damage, and you will take 2d6 plus 4 until you get it wiped off you.
Okay, and that's to my SDC.
Correct. Yeah, because it went above
Okay.
your armor class.
Cool.
All right, Kid. Which direction are you dodging? It has to be away
Kid's-
from this spot.
Yeah, kid's gonna hop back. Here.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. That is its action. I just took that off. Isaac, your turn.
Okay. Don't forget to mark off my action from trying to dodge and failing.
Oh, thank you.
I got marked off mine.
Yes. Yeah, and Kid, marking off yours as well.
Attack the thing! Attack!
Do it!
Alright,
Do
so
it!
that's 24.
All right. It's going to attempt to parry you. No.
Yeah, fuck you.
No, it does not.
Get him, Isaac.
51?
Nice. Look at those sixes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you slice it good, and it is just kind of. You actually like cut one of its arms off completely, and you see more vines like rolling up to take its place. But it,
Okay.
it hisses in pain. All right. Back up to Lucas.
I have a 1 packet.
That's all I got, buddy.
That's all I need. Let's attack with 1 packet and 1 stone shuriken.
Okay.
Yes. Because I don't think I can do anything else with that. Need 20 plus Oh wait, no. This is going to be interesting. It's an attack that has one blunt and one non-blunt. How do I roll my plus? Or should I just roll twice?
No, I would say just choose whichever is lower. Choose whatever one has less bonuses. Make sense?
Okay.
Shouldn't be a big difference, right?
It's a pretty hefty difference.
Oh, well, yeah. Because I would be doing two things. I'd have to go with the lower one.
Yeah. It's a difference between a +9 and +15.
Oh,
Ooh.
gosh. All right. Well, it'd be a +9, my friend.
Okay.
Well, okay. It's gonna try and dodge that and fail.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, that would technically knock it out, but logistically, I don't think it could. So I'm not even going to bring that up any further than funny.
Well, but still, it is important to know because that's a good piece of information. It should have knocked that out. It does not.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Also, Anna, again, like I said, when you hit it with that thing, it was supposed to give it some sort of headache and didn't seem to have any effect that way.
Yeah, I wasn't really expecting it to, anyways.
All right, so okay. All right. So again, more burning damage and heavy. Like I don't really know what an earth shuriken would do other than just hit it really hard.
You
Like, I don't know
could
what
be,
visual effect it would have.
Fast blows through it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Like it blows through its chest, making a hole there. And you do notice, everyone, it takes a long time for that hole to refill. All right, Anna, Kid, your turn.
It doesn't have anything else to throw at it, and it doesn't really want to go near it because that's caustic, nasty ass blood that it's got. So it's going to try one last time. To be diplomatic.
Okay. What are
And
you
pretty
gonna
much
do?
they're pretty much just going to say last chance, stop or you die. So intimidating diplomacy.
Roll me intimidation check. Make it harder by 10 because you're currently covered in black goo. You can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, they're just like wiping at their eyes, just like
They're
Like,
yelling outside at Anna.
And I do want to make it clear, it's not that the black goo itself just makes skill checks harder. It's just you are not an intimidating figure right now.
oh.
Unfortunately,
no.
not, Kid.
Yeah, they
You best
start
kill
talking and
yourself
it's just
now
like
if you want to
bleh,
live.
bleh.
All right, Anna. Though to be fair, Kid,
Mhm.
with that you do manage to get enough of it off that it's no longer impeding you.
Yay.
Anna.
So the rocks are still there, right?
So I'm gonna say no. I would say normally, in most scenarios, yes, you'd be able just to reuse the same ones, right? However, these rocks have all fallen into the tangled mass of vines. You can't see where they are.
Is there others or no?
I'd say, given because if you look at the map, given how little there are, you would have had to use all the ones that were there.
Damn, okay, now I have to
But-
completely change my
but-
plot.
And again, keep me honest on this one. But in the future, under most circumstances, there's no reason why you couldn't reuse stones again if something doesn't happen to them.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be using this much in the future because SDC doesn't normally work for us.
Mm.
Yep.
I guess I'll do a bolt of electricity then.
Okay.
Just keep it simple. That's not how to do that.
Roll a d100.
27?
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Make it at double strength, please.
Nice.
There we go. Oh,
Oh, that is. It's going to simultaneously attack you, actually. Because again,
it hasn't really attacked me yet.
I know, right? It is going to fling caustic blood at you. So this is also going to hit Kid if it hits.
Oh,
Yeah, that's enough to hit.
come
So
on.
you can try and dodge now, Kid, if you want, and you don't have any minuses. Anna, however, you cannot dodge.
Okay.
But it takes damage, and you will take damage.
So how much damage am I taking?
No.
You are taking 6 damage for now. Oh wow, minimum damage. So 6 damage. However, it is straight to your SDC, and it will remain. You will continue to take that damage on each of its turns. Which, by the way, Isaac, you should have taken damage too on this turn. So take 6 damage as well. No, we'll just use the same roll, Isaac. Just to keep it simple. Okay, fine. I'll roll for you. All right. So Anna and Kid, because Kid, you didn't dodge that. Both of you take 6 damage, and on each of its turns, it will continue to do damage to you until you get it off. And Isaac, you 10 damage. Yes, Piph.
Would that be to the armor or to Kid?
No, it's to you because it rolled well. Yeah, it's to you because it rolled well above that armor rating.
Okay.
Yes, Piph.
Just to note and be that kind of player that other players hate, Anna's attack actually just misses.
Oh,
How?
Because it
is
rolled
a
lower
plus-
than a 5.
that's true.
Isn't it supposed to be
true.
4 or more, or is it 5?
No, it's a 5 or more. Yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
So no simultaneous attack?
No,
or-
you can still simultaneous attack on a miss.
Yeah, she
Okay.
just missed.
Did that change anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
You
that's
just
why
have
I
to
That's
was
an important thing for
asking.
players to note. You can simultaneous attack on a miss. So if you're ever up against something that parries all your attacks or dodges them all, even if they missed, still.
Sorry, maybe Squee misspoke before, but he's just like, oh yeah, we'll both roll our damages. I'm like, what? No.
Correct. No,
I didn't roll anything.
I because it's so rare you guys don't hit at least that I didn't even think about it.
Hey, don't forget to mark
you are
off
correct.
the attack.
And now it is Aurora Sig's turn, which, by the way, oh gosh.
Don't forget
So,
to mark
Isaac, you
off the
take that
attack.
damage. I did. I did just
The
mark off.
simultaneous attack?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did.
Okay.
Right. I'm almost positive I did. Isaac,
Okay.
that 10 you just took, Anna and Kid, because it's its turn now, you take 12 more damage.
Okay.
All right. And you know what? And since I really can't remember if I did or not,
What?
I'm just gonna say that's his turn.
Okay.
Giving the damage, because honestly, I need to do a bit better job of remembering when I mark it off or not. Isaac, it is your turn, sir.
I just noticed that your cursor was nowhere near that X. It was over.
it's possible. So, Isaac,
Well,
your turn,
I'm
buddy.
going to try and attack. So, D20 plus 9. 21.
That's definitely enough to with a scythe.
Yes.
It's gonna try and parry it. Not enough. Do damage, sir.
46.
And with that, you slice it in half, and it shrivels up, as well as the vines start to shrivel up. And we'll stop combat for the moment there, as the vines in the room, all the vines in the room, shrivel up and die.
Cool. Get this stuff off me.
Yeah.
Lucas, please.
Oh my god. All of them are just like scraping this crap off.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my rocks.
Yeah, there's the rocks. You can
I
see them now.
use scraping mechanisms.
Got
I
it.
have a lot.
We'll
I can
say that
probably-
you guys are able to get it off before you take more damage.
Cool. All right.
use
All right.
one.
Also, because I've been trying to think about this,
Mm-hmm.
in the future, if it throws caustic blood at a specific person, here's what I'm going to do, and because part of this doesn't sit right with me that it just always bypasses armor since it's an area attack. If from now on, if it throws it at, say, Isaac, if it rolls above his armor, it will hurt Isaac, but it won't be an area of attack anymore because he's concentrated on Isaac. If he throws it as an area of attack, it will just hit your armor because you can't pinpoint multiple people's. You know what I mean? Does that
Okay,
make
yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
So if I say he's throwing it at a spot, that will go straight to your armor, unless like he crits or something. But if I
Okay.
say he's throwing it at Kid and he rolls above armor, then it'll hurt them. We'll just do that from now on because to me that my mind it makes much more sense that way, I think.
Mhm.
From
Okay.
now on? So
Yes,
it's
from
not
now
dead?
No, well, I mean, in this room, but how many times have you killed this room and it shows up somewhere?
But we've also only seen it in presence in 3 rooms from the start, too.
Yeah,
We've
well,
only
this
seen 3
campaign is
rooms.
far from over, Anna. And, 6 months from now,
Yeah, Anna's
Oh,
arguing with God
God.
right now.
I'm getting the rock.
6
I
months
am-
from now, you're going to wake up.
Guys,
Oh, God. No.
I'm
Okay,
getting
yeah,
the
let's
rock.
go.
I get the rock, I give it to Kid. Take the rock. Put it in the right place. Then what I'm
hang on,
going
let me
to do...
see if I can make this so you
Yeah.
guys can move it. Sure, you know what? I'm going to make this represent Kid so that Kid can move the rock. Kid, you have control over the rock now.
Yay!
I'm gonna spend some time using bioregeneration.
Come on, guys. Let's go.
Okay, fine. I'll follow you guys. Then after we get into the room, just give me like 5 minutes. Catch my breath and stuff.
Kid is going to sit in the chair. Wait for the slow pokes.
God, stop. All right, Squee.
And just for my sanity, guys, I'm going to leave these doors open unless it becomes important. But just so you know, the doors always close out behind you.
Yep.
All right. Yes, Isaac.
I would like to spend the next X minutes, depending on how many times I have to do it, using bioregeneration.
Okay.
So he's gonna sit down, take a breather, and let his wounds heal.
Does bioregeneration cost anything?
It costs 6 ISP and 1 minute of concentration.
Got it. All right.
So-
and how much does it do each time?
It does 3d6 SDC.
All right, sir. Well, do as much as you need to or feel that you want to.
Alright, so far it's gonna take 1 minute. Yeah. 2 minutes. Plus 18. Another 3 minutes. 4 minutes. Alright, that should be fine. I should be topped off.
Alrighty.
Actually, one more time. 6 minutes. That's fine.
Okay. And just make sure to burn off, 36 ISP?
6 times 5, yep.
Yeah, 6 times 6, yeah, 36.
36.
How are you doing for ISP?
I currently have 56 left.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You've been burning through quite a bit.
Yep.
All right. So you guys want to take a look in the mirror again? There you go.
So looking at the mirror, this needs to be sideways, this edge needs to be... So...
Fucking.
Yeah, I'll do it for you.
I got it.
There you go.
I got it.
And as you do that, Kid, as you place it in like that, the mirror disappears, and there's a hallway behind it.
Oh. Well, there you go.
I don't have a door there, so Lucas, just move forward. You'll see. There you go. And there is a hallway behind it.
Oh boy. Okay.
Motherfucking. If he's back here too.
We don't have any more
It's
powder.
dead
do we?
end.
I still have one.
Oh, thank God.
It's not a dead end. Hang on, let me hear. It's a door.
Open the door.
I mean, I closed door.
I
It could be a dead
close
end.
the door and leave
Open
forever.
sesame! Oh my God.
I'll open the door.
Kid opens the door.
All right. Whoop.
Ah,
You see another
Christ,
room?
okay.
And you do see a single set of footprints leading down this hallway and in this room. Like, it does look like
Into which
this one?
room?
it's yeah, actually yes, but going both directions, honestly. But the thing is, basically, the point is much less foot traffic. So it looks like maybe one person with a similar shoe size has gone back and forth a few times here.
Kid, can you hear anything?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. I mean, no, you don't hear anything.
Kid shakes their head and moves through this door.
Okay.
Oh, there's more fucking hallways. I hate them.
Kid, as you go down there, you do see in the corner another pile of wreathing, wriggling vines. But as you approach it, they do wreathe and writhe, but nothing, Aurora Sig doesn't rise up out of it.
Hey, Lucas, here's another baggie.
What?
Don't throw it yet.
Don't put it in your nose.
Why would he do that?
I'm going to
Force of
venture
habit.
forward.
To say that, not to do that.
It's doing nothing, isn't it?
It's writhing and writhing as if it's alive, but no, nothing's rising up out of it. Nothing's talking to you.
Okay. Well, see, the cool thing about a scythe is it's a farming instrument.
It is. And one thing you notice too is that
Yes.
there's less of it than you've seen in other rooms where Aurora Sig has risen up out of it.
Well, he sure is chopping these things down.
All right.
You need me to make a roll or something?
No, because it's not something that's hard to do. What you do find, Isaac, is that as you begin chopping it down, it regrows fairly fast, and it takes a lot more effort than you would expect. You do eventually manage to, basically, what you have to do is you have to start chopping faster, so that you do more damage before it grows back. And you do eventually, after about 30 seconds or so, and you guys would see like Isaac chop, and he finally manages to get rid of it.
Damn, okay.
It would be safe to say that there were a couple of like glass vials from the thing. Maybe.
Sure.
Would there be any left that kid could like cork?
Yeah, I suppose you could find a way to cork it.
Yeah, kid's gonna stick that some of the goop in a bottle. Hopefully it doesn't eat away, or whatever's left of the vines.
Oh, okay. All right, got it. Sure. As you put it in the bottle, it kind of wreathes and dries up and looks almost like a dead root.
Ugh. All right. Well, kid's gonna bag that and keep going.
These guys still smell nice. It's good.
You guys continue down the hallway. It's very quiet now, very almost peaceful or creepy, however you take it, but it's very calm and quiet, and you can tell now you're fairly well below ground.
Should we end the session soon since it's getting
Yes.
late?
Oh, yes, I plan to, but I want you guys to at least get to the next room
Okay.
since you've gone this direction. All right, kid.
Yep.
I'm going to let you know, even without you rolling, yeah, you all hear a massive popping and wreathing and wiggling. So not just kid, but everyone.
Open the
He turns
door,
into
get on
a
the floor,
bloody dragon.
everybody walks the...
I'll let you guys know for the sake of time and all that. I'm not throwing you into another combat right now. So that would be, otherwise I'd be stopping right here. But your
Okay,
characters-
that's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, no, but your characters don't know that. But
Okay.
your characters wouldn't be stopping right here. So
True.
it's up to you.
And
guys.
we take a nap.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I mean-
push the door open.
Yes. Very carefully.
You get shot with a gun.
He has a real ass gun.
Oh shit.
You see masses of the black wreathing vines, And on the other side, as if you move closer to your left, the vines form a wall from the ground to the ceiling. It is huge and thick, but you can see through it in little holes on the other side. In fact, hang on, let me do something here. Well, it would help if I didn't put him on the map layer. Well done, Squee.
I think we can kind of see the icon.
Well, he there's light over here, so
Okay.
there's like candlelight and things of that nature.
Hey guys, I'm living the best life.
So you can see on the other side of this massive wall, through little holes and openings, an older man with a beard and silken green robes that look like they're very dirty and very ratted, and the front of his shirt looks as if there's been some sort of throw up or other bile that's run down it. And he sits at a table covered in scrolls and other things, and just looks, even from where you can stand, looks very tired.
All right, so I can't remember his name. I keep thinking Timronius, but I know that's not right.
Not quite right, no. It's Wizard
Gerald.
Sans is who you're looking for.
Sounds all right. All right, so kid's gonna call out to him, just like, "Are you Sans? Please say yes."
What? Oh, visitors. And
Yes.
he stands up very creakily. I don't get many visitors here. And he looks at the table and around him at all the dust. He starts like batting dust very slowly. I'm sorry, the place is an utter mess. You'll have to forgive me. I was not expecting the company.
It's okay. We don't mind.
Kid kind of
Oh.
half turns to the rest of the group and they go, "Something's wrong with this guy."
So, hey, something happened with those. You remember those dwarves that? It was
Gnomes.
dwarves, right? Not halflings.
Gnomes?
Gnomes. Those gnomes that got you here.
Gnomes.
You're on their
Oh,
ship.
On the ship, yes. Very, very delightful fellows. Always drinking and partying. Fun times, yes. How are they?
Extremely see-through.
Yes.
Oh,
A
There's
case of the invisibles, you say?
Yup.
invisibles. Oh, you mean they've turned invisible, or you simply can't see them?
Both.
They've turned invisible. There's a circle on their ship, very similar to something that we encountered earlier in this dungeon.
They said you made it.
I make lots of circles. Yes, I'm a wizard of some great renown. You know, Sans they called me. Yes, magical circles is a feat of mine. Yes, it was a while ago. And he just kind of stops and stares.
Tell us how to break it.
Break it? Break what?
They're invisible. They want it to stop.
They want to
Invisible.
not be invisible.
Invisible people. Oh, on the ship. They're
Yes.
invisible.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's well, the spell will wear off in time. Invisibility doesn't last forever. At least, well, that'd be interesting if it did.
It's been at least a few weeks, though.
Oh,
Well,
it's
sir,
not supposed to last that long.
if you must know, your magical circle is connected to a magic source, if you will, and limited power that it comes from it.
That.
Magical source. Oh dear, that would mean that they could be invisible for Well, forever. Um. Oh, those poor souls. Must be difficult. I knew a man that could to help with that. A great magician. His name was Sans, they called him. He would be able to help.
Great. Do you know where he is?
No, I have
I know
not.
where he is.
I have not seen him in an age.
I'm guessing you don't have mirrors down here then.
Mirrors. Oh no, just the one that I used to guard this entrance.
Do you know the big vine thing?
Ah. And with that, his face grows more tired, and then he kind of goes back to the chair and sits down, still facing you, and he goes, Aurora Sig. Yes, I know that one.
Yeah, he's a dick.
He is not kind, true. Have you struggled with him? I am sorry if that is the case.
We
It
used
is
your thing.
very dangerous. My thing?
The powder, the stuff, the formula that you made. Well,
I
wrote down anyways.
made a formula.
Yes.
To do what?
To get rid of the root, vine, whatevers.
Oh, that sounds incredibly useful, especially
Is.
down here where Aurora Sig lives. Ah, I wish I remembered doing that. It's so hard to focus these days.
Are you dying?
Slowly. It's Aurora Sig, you know. He feeds off of life force, and mine, if I do brag a bit, is quite potent. He has made a deal with me. I can stay here and, well, I don't quite remember my part of the deal, but in return he feeds off of me until, well, I suppose until I die, but I'm quite sure I got something out of the deal. It wouldn't be much of a deal if I didn't. It seems like a heavy price to pay.
I'm guessing you haven't asked
Asked?
Aurora Sig.
Ah, Aurora Sig. S is a being, you know, inhabits these ruins. Very dangerous.
Oh god, we're talking in circles. How do we get you out?
Out of here.
Yes.
Oh, he would not let that. No.
We have gotten this far. We will get you out. How do we do that?
And he looks at you, and his eyes seem to unclear just a little bit. Out. Yes. I think I would like that. Aurora, he is not a creature from this plane. These, he motions with his hand to the wall, are a part of him. He can travel through them,
Yeah, we got
amongst
that.
them. But, and his eyes kind of get piercing for a second, there is a source somewhere. It must be close by. He spreads these things, but it takes time. There is a source. If you can find it, if you can destroy it, you will destroy him, all of him. But that is also where he would be at his most potent.
Should have saved the powders.
Yeah.
Powders?
We'll explain
Does he-
later.
Yeah, does it look like he has any alchemic anythings over on his end?
Yeah, it does actually.
All right.
Roll me a
Kid-
chemistry check.
No, no.
It fails.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's a failure, but what is your actual percentage?
45.
Okay, it's a failure, but not as bad as you might think. So you recognize that on the table there are several ingredients, that the makings of what you would need to make more powder. You just don't recognize everything that's on there. But I mean, if you know what saltpeter looks like, it's not like you have to roll every time to recognize saltpeter. You know what I mean?
Kid is going to pretty much try and explain the chemical whatever to this guy, just like, this is what you did, this is the thing that you made.
He'll it seems like most of it flies past him, but he'll eventually say, do you need things? I have things. And he puts his hand over the table and like knocks several scrolls down. If you need them, I have them.
Yes, sure. How are you going to get it? Actually, no, never mind. And Kid's going to floob through. And start gathering shit.
All right. As Kid, you flip through, and as you get close to him, he goes, "Oh my!" You see that he is covered in tiny black tendrils that snake into the floor. They're very small, but they like crawl up around him and through his clothing and actually pierce into his skin.
That's gross.
And he says, "That's a remarkable ability. I've never heard. Floop. That's quite a sound. Oh my. Oh, it's a mess in here. I am so sorry. I was not expecting company."
It's fine. All right. All right. I just need, and Kid's good. Would there be enough there to actually make anything, or
Yes,
is it just
actually quite a bit.
Oh, okay, perfect. Kid's going to ask him, like, well, I don't know if it would be wise to be like, hey, you should make a chemical thing. Well, he's pretty much got like advanced Alzheimer's at this point.
Right, and actually you can tell now that you're close to the desk, you're seeing it. It looks like he's got lots of scribbled notes. However, the handwriting gets worse and worse and more sporadic in time, and it looks as if he was trying to mix things, but it eventually, like, you see like half of it's just poured out, and it's almost as if as time went on, his mental capacity failed horribly.
Okay. Well, Kid's gonna try and do their thing again and make more shit.
Okay. You don't have the equipment you need. He has ingredients here. He does not have the
okay.
lab.
That's what I was asking. If he had like the actual like.
No, he has the powders and ingredients that you would need to make it, but he does not have the equipment here that would be needed. You would have to go back to the boat or to that first room.
All right. In that case, then Kid's just going to grab as much of the ingredients that they need, and put it in the bag.
Oh, you're welcome to it if you think it would help. That trick, marvelous little trick. Could you teach me? It would make it very simple. I could just get to the other side and floop.
Kid would look at him, and they would look over the vines and stuff. Does Anna said that she has the powder, right?
I have one more.
All right. Kid's going to go back through, and they're going to ask for the powder, and they're going to pretty much pour it over him.
Oh, you mean you're gonna flip back through again?
Yeah. So it's a good thing I've got that necklace now. Thank you, Isaac.
As you pour it over him, he goes, ah, ah, and he falls to the floor in agony as the vines just writhe and seem to dig into his skin. And you hear all of you whispering from the vines around you, mine.
Yeah, shut up. Kid's going to grab the old man and flute back over.
When
Should
you
we
flute,
call it there?
well, hang on. We're about to. Hang on. When
Okay.
you floop alone. Everyone else, though, you see that when she floops, the wizard, it seems as if there's almost a tugging, as if he is pulled a direction, but little black vines that are just dug into him, that dig into the ground, seem to root him in place, and he screams in agony. And you hear again, mine. And the old man just collapses to the ground, breathing heavily. And we'll call it there. As Kid, you floop unhindered to the other side.
Yeah, I figured. Fuck.
All right.
Would you give Lucas one last horu?
Well, sure. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna have to check the range on this, but I think I actually have an action that might be beneficial. This is, of course, the wrong button.
Is it a Healy do?
I think it is a Healy do.
Ooh, a
To make sure that it has enough range on. We need permission for the. Hold on.
35. I'd say 35 feet would be the closest you could get.
Yeah. This one. Come on. You can load, you stupid page.
Idiot
Yeah.
Page.
Roll 20 is
Good.
really struggling tonight.
I'm sorry. Just. Oh. Oh,
Oh.
whoa.
Oh.
Okay, I think I'm there. I'm gonna say from that. No hazard poison, heal wounds. 3 feet. Oh.
What is it? What is it? What are you
It's
trying to do?
heal wounds.
Oh, yeah. No, unfortunately not.
Kid would have to floop more.
God damn it. Dude. Well, I can, but
Wait,
I'm
what is it?
like-
What is it? Is it a potion or?
It's my shuriken.
Okay. Well, so here's the thing. If this helps any. There are openings in this wall. You are talking to him after all. If you aimed a shot, you might be able to toss something through the wall. If that helps. I don't know if it does.
I think I have to have the shuriken to use a spell. I think
so.
that
Yeah.
it'd be pretty neat if I could throw it next to him and then
No.
activate it.
It doesn't quite work that way.
Okay, so then Kid is apparently going to floop again
Mm.
with Lucas.
You always floop to the other side.
Oh god.
I wiggle my shuriken at him to heal him.
All right. How much do you heal him?
Let's see. It would be 1d6 SDC and 1d6 HP.
Okay. Roll those for me.
Oh no. It's roll D3d6. Okay. Do I get as much? 5 for HP.
So 6 for SDC and 5 for HP. All right. As you heal him, his breathing becomes less ragged, and he goes, "Oh, thank you, my boy. That is, I feel terrible pains these days."
Take another one as he heals him.
Forceful healing.
Oh my god.
Don't give him a heart attack.
As he goes, oh, wow, I thank you. That is, and he stands up. Oh, much better, thank you. Oh, my dear friends, what have I done to them? I must get out of here. You must help me.
Do you know where the source is?
He shakes his head. I never found it. I was trying to. I was researching. I was looking. I I was trapped here before I could. But it must be close. He has not had the time to grow beyond these ruins. But if he is not stopped, I think he might grow eternally to cover an entire land.
Well, we've been doing some trimming. Yeah. And Kid's going to look at Lucas and go, is there anything else you need to do? I'm not coming back until we kill that thing.
Nullify poison and toxin.
Okay. He is not poisoned or toxined.
What about the poison and toxin thing that we poured over him?
Oh. True. He is poisoned. So you nullify it. There you go.
Yeah.
I forgot about the Ajax.
This shuriken sure is helpful.
And he says, I can tell you, wherever his, and he motions to the vines, are, he can sense, he can hear, he can see, but he needs enough of them to materialize.
Looks back at Wall. Sure doesn't have enough yet.
He shakes his head. Those are different. They are meant to imprison, not to, well, transport, I suppose, would be the proper word. He is a very complicated creature that I do not know as much as I would like, but he has never materialized to me in this room.
Lucas is nodding while walking towards Kid. Backing up
done?
towards Kid and
Are we done?
nodding. Yeah.
And you flute back.
Bloop.
And
I have
with
a
that,
whole 2 ISP left in my necklace. Oh boy!
with that, we'll end the session. And the next time we'll pick up from there as you guys continue on these ancient, dusty ruins.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Take care.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.